took people's drop boxes. I was like, "Are you a conservative, ma'am?" And like an old lady would be like, "Yeah, I'm a conservative," and I would fucking deck her, take her ballot, and just rip it apart right in front of her face. I was like, "You're not allowed to vote this way in California." That's right, bitch. I got a funny one for you. Okay, here, look at this.
With what we were seeing in the polling data going into this election about what people cared about and the order in which they ranked it. So we have had a lot of questions throughout this time about new voters, people that hadn't been in there before that were perhaps not getting captured by the polling. So maybe this is a sign that we're going to see a little bit more of that tonight than we expected.
Watch this.
We obviously don't know yet.
You know what's missing from this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top 5 issues? Democracy.
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Literally lying. Still lying to his audience. What the fuck? Okay, that's my PTOS. What the fuck? Okay.
Wait, is it?
Alright, I don't know, but that was.
You asked for this, sir.
I said, what's your favorite anime voice?
Do not come. Do not come.
Okay, this is the most disappointing video I've ever seen. She literally attacked the two things that I like. I'm a coomer.
Do not come. Do not come.
Okay, this is the most disappointing video I've ever seen. She literally attacked the two things that I like. I'm a coomer. 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 I'm a coomer.
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Literally lying. Still lying to his audience. What the fuck? Okay, that's my PTOS. What the fuck?
Wait,
Okay.
is it?
I don't know, but that was.
You asked for this, sir.
I said, what's your favorite anime voice?
Look what? Oh, look what?
Wait, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh my god, you are such a pathetic piece of shit. Shame on you. Shame on you, you fucking liar. You fucking filth. You fucking absolute dog shit. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking garbage motherfucker. What a fucking liar. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little. Holy shit. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Fuck you. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking garbage motherfucker. I cannot believe it. You fucking piece of garbage. You know these motherfuckers are such liars, dude. I despise these people so much. God, why are you such a fucking horrible monster, dude? Shame on you, and shame on your fucking parents for literally bringing to this world such pathetic, filthy spawn. You disgusting, vile piece of garbage. What a fucking liar. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little. Holy shit. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy fucking
fucking disgusting. What a pathetic worm, dude. Shit, dude. I just, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Disgusting. You disgust me, dude. Hashtag my dick, dude. Lying for clout ass motherfucker, dude. What a fucking liar. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little, holy shit. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Fuck you. What a fucking liar. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little, holy shit. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Fuck you.
I took people's drop boxes. I was like, are you a conservative, ma'am? And like an old lady would be like, yeah, I'm a conservative. And I would fucking deck her, take her ballot and just rip it apart right in front of her face. I was like, you, you're not allowed to vote this way in California. That's right, bitch. I got a funny one for you. Okay, here, look at this.
With what we were seeing in the polling data going into this election about what people cared about and the order in which they ranked it. So we have had a lot of questions throughout this time about new voters, people that hadn't been in there before that were perhaps not getting captured by the polling. So maybe this is a sign that we're going to see a little bit more of that tonight than we
Watch
expected.
this.
We obviously don't know yet.
And you know what's missing from this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top 5 issues? Democracy.
Look what? Oh, look what?
Wait, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh my god, you are such a pathetic piece of shit. Shame on you. Shame on you, you fucking liar. You fucking filth. You fucking absolute dog shit. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking garbage motherfucker. What a fucking liar. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little, holy shit. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Fuck you. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking garbage motherfucker. I cannot believe it. You fucking piece of garbage. You know these motherfuckers are such liars, dude. I despise these people so much. God, why are you such a fucking horrible monster, dude? Shame on you, and shame on your fucking parents for literally bringing to this world such pathetic, filthy spawn. You disgusting, vile piece of garbage. What a fucking liar. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little, holy shit. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Fuck you. Oh my god. Oh, this is disgusting. So fucking disgusting. What a pathetic worm, dude. Shit, dude. I just, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Disgusting. You disgust me, dude. Hashtag my dick, dude. Lying for clout ass motherfucker, dude. What a fucking liar. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little, holy shit. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Fuck you. What a fucking liar. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little, holy shit. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Fuck you.
Do not come. Do not come.
Okay, this is the most disappointing video I've ever seen. She literally attacked the two things that I like. I'm a coomer. I took people's drop boxes. I was like, are you a conservative, ma'am? And like an old lady would be like, yeah, I'm a conservative. And I would fucking deck her, take her ballot and just rip it apart right in front of her face. I was like, you, you're not allowed to vote this way in California. That's right, bitch. I got a funny one for you. Okay, here, look at this.
With what we were seeing in the polling data going into this election about what people cared about and the order in which they ranked it. So we have had a lot of questions throughout this time about new voters, people that hadn't been in there before that were perhaps not getting captured by the polling. So maybe this is a sign that we're going to see a little bit more of that tonight than we
Watch
expected.
this.
We obviously don't know yet.
And you know what's missing from this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top 5 issues? Democracy.
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Literally lying. Still lying to his audience. What the fuck? Okay, that's my PCOS. What the fuck?
Wait,
Okay.
is it?
I don't know, but that was.
You asked for this, sir.
I said, what's your favorite anime voice?
Do not come. Do not come. Do not come.
Okay, this is the most disappointing
Hey.
video I've ever seen.
Hi.
She literally attacked
Hello.
two things that I like.
What's up, internet? How's it going out there? Hope everyone's well and good. Having a good day. Good. I just spent the last 4 hours making a post for Hosquit, and I got one single like. So here's to hoping that improves. I did a Dorothy thing. Because Hassan was playing Dorothy the other day. So I did that. I have regrets. But bit check, I guess, as well. Looks good. It's HusX, not Hostwit. That shit is so fucking ridiculous. HusX. Yeah, maybe that's why I didn't get any views. It's weird. It only got like 13. What did I do? Maybe I'm just late? I don't know. We'll start doing it like post morning time, so that could be it. Rage for me. It's so hard taking photos. I probably should just take this ring light and just use it for when I'm outside. It doesn't work yet. Yeah, angles are hard. And also, I'm not a model. Like, I don't know how the Insta girlies do it, because I'm not like on Instagram that much. Pretty much my only reference is like Ela Klein. And kind of unattainable for me. I'm never gonna be Ela Klein. We can always dream, we can always hope. But I am not her. Sorry if I was quiet. But I have been posting more selfies. Mostly like on Instagram. I put some on Threads, which seems completely dead to me. Like, I can't seem to like it just, there's nothing happening there. No one likes my cat pictures. No one likes my selfies. No one likes my text posts. Threads, it's the new Instagram spin-off of Twitter. Yeah. It's just desolate. And like all of everything on my homepage is like random ass people. There's like 2 or 3 people I follow, and then a bunch of random shit that I just don't know about. I don't know why it's there. It's not related to anything that I would be interested in. Died faster than those people and then collapsed ass up. It's crazy because they got like a ton of downloads in the first like 24 hours, but nothing happened after that. Blue Sky is like kind of the same. It seems like there's like more communities over there that I'm just like not part of. My feed is like mostly trans women. I don't really know how that happened. I mean, bless them. I love them all. I never got on to like normie Sky. So I don't know what to do about that. Like, I did follow a bunch of people from Twitter, but like it just isn't, it's only serving trans women. Which, I mean, you know, if that's their thing, you know what? They can have it. It's theirs. I'll just roll through and like shit. Oh, no, I didn't cancel it. I did, I changed my profile picture, and that makes it, like, re-verify. It's so fucking dumb. It's so dumb. And, like, it's the same picture. It just zoomed out. I didn't know. I didn't know. It said it should be verified soon, but it's not back yet. I did not know I could not change my profile picture. Look. Listen. Maybe that's why no one saw my fucking picture. My Hostwit selfie. Sad. Because it's his birthday. Like, people should be looking, if not any other day, in limbo now. That's so stupid. Why can't you change your selfie, dude? Elon was like, too mad people were impersonating him, or... Like, people change their profile picture all the time. That's the dumbest shit ever. What is he even doing? The X looks like shit. The only good thing he did was make it, like, automatically dark mode. That's the only good thing. He's lost his goddamn mind. Let's just cruise Elon's, he's been saying some crazy shit. It's always in his replies is, like, the real crazy shit. It looks like semi-normal, usually on his, like, his feed, but then you look at the replies, you're like, what the fuck are you goddamn talking about? He popped off about fucking vaccines today. God. I'll just start paying you if you don't lose your badge again. Look, I didn't know that. I'll never change it again. I'll be a Halloween witch for the rest of my Twitter life. Because of LeBron's kid, yeah. Bronny? Wait, what's his name? It's not even related. Yeah, it's probably something else. Like, you knew that kid who had a heart attack when you were in high school. It was a heart attack, right? Something like that. And he went to the hospital. And he was, like, young as fuck. And, like, pretty healthy. It's like, even, who was it? I think it was Mike. Mike Majolak was saying that, like, heart issues is the leading cause of death for young athletes. Matt Showers has a tiny hole in his heart. Cardiac event. Not sure if it was cardiac arrest. Yeah. It kind of just, like, goes wrong sometimes. Especially if you, like, I don't know, don't have enough potassium, too much potassium, salt, like, random shit, like, hydration. There's so many things that can make your heart stop working. And, like, yeah, COVID causes myocarditis. And, like, the vaccine it's super rare, but it also resolves within 2 weeks. Usually without treatment. And there are treatments. You would just have to, like, be in the hospital and be, like, supervised for a while. That part is a bit sucky. I mean, kids are stupid though, you know? Like, he probably, like, took too much pre-workout. Like, that shit's, it's not regulated. And he may not, like, know better. Like, a lot of people don't discuss, like, supplements or pre-workout or, like, anything like that with their doctor. Partying or vaccine, but there's no proof of either. Yeah, I mean, we really just have to wait. But people gotta speculate. Everyone's fucking Sherlock Holmes. Honestly, like, pre-workout should be banned. Like, People are just like hopped up on that shit. It's like mostly caffeine. Like Prime Energy too. It has so much caffeine. And people are just pounding them. Here's the newest update on the future of fusion quantum computing. Ooh. First room temperature, ambient pressure, superconductor. Material called LK99 modified lead apatite crystal structure. Achieves conductivity at room temperature. Holy! That's so cool. What the fuck is LK99? They're just cooking up some crazy shit. The cooling equipment, right. Now it works at room temp. So AI is like taking over tomorrow, is what you're telling me, or? Here to Max. Fuck. Man, I don't. You're supposed to be like the reasonable one that's like tempering my my catastrophic tendency. The aliens are coming. What do you mean? What? Tomorrow? We have a date with the aliens? Finally get that sweet alien OC? Laura streamed live. Oh, shit. That's gonna be good. Wait. That's gonna be so good. Maybe I should stream that. I don't know if I can. Can you stream, like, C-SPAN? I don't know. Well, Left Think, Vets does it, but, I don't know if he does VODs on YouTube or anything. Watch it after the fact at night. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna do... Yeah, 7 a.m., that's rough. Austin Hoscord, your outfit? True. Not in there. I always hear Austin talking about Hoscord. I'm scared. You blacklisted yourself on X. Yeah. I think there is probably like a selfie channel. I am afraid of Hoscord. I don't go in there much. If I go, it's just to lurk and stream chat. Should I post the link to the Twitter or just the picture? Self-promo channel. No, I'm so scared of them. I'm scared even that they're gonna find me on Twitter. The link. Yeah. Don't get banned again, yeah. I don't know. Self-promo channel seems dead. I mean, people are posting, but no one is reacting. Fucking Twitter. Why did they have to paywall the shit? It's so stupid. And also, like, it still says, like, retweet, quote tweet. It, like, says, like, when you sign in, like, sign into Twitter. It says tweet. Like, I just... make it make sense, you know? If you're gonna do a brand change, then make it holistic. Like, some half-assed, like, he decided to do this at, like, 3 a.m. kind of bullshit. Motherfucker. Why is he like this? Ain't no way. Oh my god. He's such a fucking loser, dude. So, he, like, had the original one, and he made a thicker one. Like, the bars were thicker, like, in this one. Going that way. But he didn't like the thicker bars, so reverting. The logo will evolve over time. Yeah, because you're trying to find something that you can copyright? Because he used a fucking Unicode character? Is that why? My god. Oh god, what the fuck is this shit? Well-structured argument to defeat a stranger on the internet. A typo. God. So fucking stupid. A fucking Achilles meme? What year is it? And these experts are... Oh yeah, people are estimating that the X change is losing 4 to 20 billion? in market value, like brand value, which I believe you're just killing all of your brand recognition for X, which like cannot be a verb. Oh, I'm gonna X that. Oh, that's a good X. Let me show you this X. Like what? Hey chat, I'm gonna show you this X video. Like, it's just bad. X will become the most valuable brand on earth. Make my words. Make my words. I really hope that's a typo. Oh, maybe that's what that other meme was about. There's no way to actually calculate that, though. It's private, no earnings are public. No ad. Oh, yeah. True. I mean, there are, like, business experts. There are, like, literally people that whose entire careers is estimating brand value. It's like people that work in the stock market, like on Wall Street, like they know they can make projections. They may not all be right, which is why there's such a huge range there. But it's definitely losing some brand value. Like, tweet is in the dictionary. It's in the dictionary. Zitting is not in the dictionary. A new brand. I mean, for what, though? Hey babe, can you pop this zit on my back? Zit? Fuck. Fuck is this essaying? Holy essaying, dude. Who is this? AI animation comedy. Hey, alright. AI at Adobe. Okay. Interesting. There's actually people like that. It's gross. Yeah. Yeah. No. I was looking for like a Dr. Pimple Popper meme last night to make that joke on Twitter. And I regret it. I have regrets. Write a long and meaningful comment. It gets more engagement to a person's post. Write a comment with your one word. Still adds engagement. Yes. Prompt challenges. Prompt share. Less engagement. What? People are less excited about. I don't know what this means. Is she talking about like call to action? I don't know what that means. If you get a response you don't like, better mute than block. Better mute than block. Let the person think about it as engagement. Haters are guys. Brings a meeting. That's yeah, this is all annoying. I hate all this. Yeah, Jesus. What the fuck? Gonna be a lot of this. What do you mean? Oh, he's talking about AI influencers. It's okay, Twitch. Don't freak out. It's not real ass. It's fake ass. It's not safe for stream. Okay, I mean, look, it's the owner of the goddamn platform. I expected better. Ah. Okay. That's enough, Elon. He's exhausting. Trolling X is not safe for life. Honestly, true. You're probably right. I can't deny that. My life has probably decreased in quality since I joined Twitter/X. Fucking X. God, why are you already calling it that? I feel like I'm just gonna dead name it. Call it Twitter. I don't give a fuck.
War and Peace Report, I'm Amy Goodman. A new study finds this month's record-shattering global heat wave would not have been possible without the...
Not very progressive of you. Look, Elon dead names his daughter, so I will dead name Twitter. Tit for tat.
Continuing buildup of greenhouse gases in the Earth's atmosphere due to human activity. Scientists at World Weather Attribution say a rapid analysis of weather data taken this month across China, southern Europe, and the American Southwest show high levels of carbon dioxide and other gases help drive temperatures by as much as 4.5 degrees Fahrenheit above pre-industrial levels. The researchers warn the past 20 days have likely been the hottest such stretch in more than 100,000 years. This comes as new research finds sea ice around Antarctica is in sharp decline and may never recover. Data from the University of Maine's Climate Change Institute show almost 2 million square kilometers less sea ice has accumulated so far during the Southern Hemisphere's winter compared to any previous year. In Sweden, climate activist Greta Thunberg was arrested Monday as she joined a nonviolent civil disobedience protest outside an oil terminal in the southern city of Malmö. Thunberg's arrest came just hours after she was fined by a Swedish court for disobeying police during a protest at the same oil terminal in June. She called her repeated protests an act of self-defense against a rapidly worsening climate catastrophe.
Right now, we don't have any laws that holds the carbon in the ground. We don't have any laws that long-term protect us against the self-destructing greed that we have let in full control over the world. The laws have to be changed. We know that we cannot save the world by playing by the rules because the rules have to be changed.
Algeria says at least 34 people have been killed and thousands more evacuated as nearly 100 wildfires burn across 16 provinces. The fires were fueled by extreme heat in North Africa, which has added to the misery of migrants attempting to cross the Mediterranean to apply for asylum in Europe. In Tunisia, asylum seekers, mostly from sub-Saharan Africa, forced to live in makeshift tent camps, are languishing under a sweltering heat wave with temperatures reaching 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, dozens of migrants who were rounded up by Tunisian authorities and stranded in a desolate militarized area in the Tunisian border with Libya have described harrowing conditions in the heat wave. Many have been stuck there for at least 2 weeks without any food, fresh drinking water, or shelter from the rising temperatures. This is an asylum seeker from Nigeria.
No food, no water. They materialize us here, they brutalize us, there are snakes here, nowhere to sleep, nothing to eat. We are begging on the new end to please come to our aid. We are suffering here brutally. Look at our skin have been infected with different infections, no treatment, no food. They have been maltreating us maliciously, which is very wrong.
The Biden administration filed a lawsuit Monday against Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott over the state's installation of barrels wrapped in razor wire.
A Gucci beanie on. Wait. Really? Oh shit. Does. Yeah. It probably just ended up in like donations, you know.
Suffering here brutally. Look at our skin have been infected with different infection, no treatment, no food. They have been maltreating us maliciously, which is very wrong.
The Biden administration filed a lawsuit Monday against Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott over the state's installation of barrels wrapped in razor wire in the Rio Grande as an attempt to block asylum seekers from...
This shit makes me so fucking livid. It's so fucking inhumane. There's no reason for it. It's not stopping people. And also, like, it's just violent. It's just pure violence. Like, it's also going to hurt, like, the people that work on the border. This whole fucking country was built on immigration. Only, like, 900,000 people are allowed to become citizens each year. Like, it sounds like we should probably make that path to citizenship a lot easier. Climate change is going to displace so many fucking people. Invasion and genocide. I mean, exactly. Like, the only fucking group that invaded America was America. Fucking British fuckers. Like, ooh, like, what do you expect? Like, they're obviously, like, they're fleeing a worse situation. So they're willing to try to swim under barbed wire buoys. And yet we just want to make it harder and harder and harder. Like, what happened to the whole inscription on the Statue of Liberty? Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses. Some shit like that. It's all a goddamn lie.
Crossing the river. The suit comes after Abbott ignored a request from the Justice Department to remove the floating barrels and vowed to fight in court to keep them in place. Dozens of migrants, including children, have suffered severe injuries and lacerations after being cut by the razor wire, which is often underwater and not visible. The blistering heat wave in Texas has also been deadly for migrants crossing through the region. A whistleblower recently revealed Texas border officials were ordered to deny migrants drinking water even in the brutal heat. Israeli lawmakers have approved a highly contested...
What the fuck? What the fuck? That's murder, dude. That's just murder, dog.
bill to gut the power of the
What
Supreme
state?
To deny a whistleblower recently revealed Texas border officials were ordered to deny migrants drinking water even in the brutal heat.
That's gotta be fucking illegal, right? I mean, what? I can't.
Israeli lawmakers have approved a highly contested bill to gut the power of the Supreme Court by preventing it from blocking government decisions it deems unreasonable. The bill is part of a broader set of judicial reforms pushed by the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that have sparked months of unprecedented protests.
The U.S. allows the most immigrants of any country on earth. We just have to do it right. Is that true? Like, per capita, I feel like we have some of the most draconian immigration laws. I mean, yeah, like, we use migrant labor for all of our fucking, like, farm production. All of our factory farming, all of our meat processing, it's all done fucking by migrant labor. So I mean that might be true. It can be AI and robots. I mean that would be better. But we should still like allow migrants in. Like migrants, they commit the least amount of crime because guess what? If you do crime, you get fucking deported. They are the most productive. They're doing all of the work that nobody wants to do. Like they just do everything that they can. Like they're paying their taxes. Like it's only good for everything. Like even if you're a heartless fucking Republican, like it is good for the economy for people to be immigrating.
Ahead of Monday's vote, opposition lawmakers erupted in jeers and shouts of shame before storming out of the Knesset, leaving the far-right majority led by Benjamin Netanyahu to pass the bill on a vote of 64-0. Later in the day, Netanyahu defended the legislation and
15% of the population is immigrants. Interesting. Yeah. I think that's good. But the violence on the border is just like fucking unacceptable.
Nationally televised address.
Today we carried out the required democratic move. The move was aimed at restoring a degree of balance between the authorities, which was here for 50 years.
Netanyahu had just come out of the hospital where he had a pacemaker implanted. Massive protests against the judicial reforms are continuing in Tel Aviv, where on Monday police fired water cannons and noxious chemical known as skunk at protesters. It's believed to be the first time Israeli police have deployed the chemical agent against Israeli citizens. Since 2008, Israel's repeatedly deployed skunk against Palestinians in the occupied West Bank. Meanwhile, Israel's military says it shot and killed 3 Palestinians in the West Bank city of Nablus. 17 Palestinians were also arrested in overnight raids. After headlines will go to Israel for the latest. In Sudan, army officials Monday rejected a proposal from Kenya to send East African peacekeepers as other regional and international mediation efforts to end the violence have also failed. Meanwhile, fighting between the Sudanese army and the paramilitary rapid support forces continued to escalate as the war marked 100 days on Sunday. In Russia, Kremlin officials say a Ukrainian drone attack Monday struck 2 buildings near the Defense Ministry's main headquarters in Moscow. This followed a Ukrainian drone attack on Saturday that hit an ammunition depot in the Russian-annexed territory of Crimea. In southern Ukraine, Russian drones struck a town on the Danube River in southern Ukraine, destroying a grain hangar. The drones struck less than 1,000 feet from Ukraine's border with Romania, a NATO member nation that the U.S. and others in the military alliance have vowed to defend. The attack suggests the Kremlin's targeting sites that provide an alternative route for Ukraine to export food and fertilizer after Russia pulled out of a deal allowing Ukraine to ship its grain across the Black Sea. This follows attacks Sunday on the Ukrainian Black Sea port city of Odessa that killed 1 person and injured 19 and damaged an Orthodox cathedral that's listed as a World Heritage Site. This is a survivor of the assault.
Yeah. This image is just like really kind of beautiful in like a horrifying way. Like sublime.
My child was enrolled here. We regularly attended the cathedral's services. The priests here are wonderful. People need to stop being so cruel.
Guatemalan police raided the offices of the progressive Semilla party on Friday as Semilla's presidential candidate, Bernardo Arévalo, blasted the Attorney General's office for the illegal and spurious action and political persecution, they said. Ever since placing second in June's first round of the election, the anti-corruption Semilla party and Bernardo Arévalo have been targeted by presidential frontrunner, former First Lady Sandra Torres and her allies, who are backed by Guatemala's business and political elites. The election's second round between Torres and Arévalo is scheduled for August 20th. Back in the United States, a truck driver from Arkansas who was filmed assaulting a police officer during the January 6, 2021 insurrection in the Capitol, was sentenced Monday to 52 months in federal prison. Video of the incident shows Peter Stager watched as rioters attacked a police line and dragged Metropolitan Police Department officer Blake Miller into the crowd, where Stager repeatedly beat him with a flagpole. Monday's sentencing came amid signs that Special Counsel Jack Smith will soon announce another indictment against former President Donald Trump.
You're beating someone with a flag. You think you're a fucking patriot? Beating your fellow fucking citizen with a flag? What's happening? What are you doing?
Trump over Trump's role in inciting the insurrection as he attempted to remain in power following his November 2020 election loss. And President Biden's designated a national monument across 3 locations in Illinois and Mississippi, honoring Emmett Till and his mother, Mamie Till Mobley. On August 28, 1950.
Oh, fun. Okay, we'll do this after.
A white mob dragged Emmett Till from his great-uncle's home in Money, Mississippi, and lynched him. The 14-year-old African-American boy had traveled that summer to the segregated South from his home in Chicago. Today would have been Emmett Till's 82nd birthday. Over the weekend, residents of Chicago's Bronzeville neighborhood celebrated the occasion with an ice cream social outside his childhood home. And they paid homage to Till at the Roberts Temple Church of Christ, which has just been designated a national monument. It was inside the church that Till's brutally beaten and disfigured body was displayed in an open casket at his funeral. This is Chicago resident Quintella Bounds.
I want to say it's a blessing because so often they want to erase the events that happen to African Americans. But you can't erase it if it's a landmark.
And those are some of the headlines. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org.
Can't erase it if it's a landmark. I mean, tell that to Black Wall Street. I don't know.
War and Peace Report. I am Amy Goodman in New York, joined by Democracy Now! Co-host Juan Gonzalez in Chicago. Hi, Juan.
Hi, Amy, and welcome to all our listeners and viewers across the country and around the world.
They preserved 72-million-year-old dinosaur embryo? Oh my god. Is this real? Is it real? Is this bait? Did this really happen? At this point, fuck it, let's just do Jurassic Park. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Oh no. We probably will. We probably will. Uh-oh. Okay. Now it's time for labor news. We got some Sam Cedars. That'd be wild, yeah.
7 days away from a potential Teamster strike, like 300,000 UPS workers. The UAW is starting to get into negotiations with the automakers over electric vehicles. Of course, the car makers want to make that, some way non-union, that they're producing. It's a different type of car, so we don't need union workers or whatever it is. Here is a clip from Norwood, Massachusetts, a UPS facility and we're starting to see this. They're doing like mock strikes, practice strikes. Here are the UPS workers in Local 25 basically staging a tiny work action, which is of course, a shot across the bow. Check this out. This is apparently in the morning. There is a pre-work communication meeting last Friday. I mean, presumably I don't know do we know specifically if the UPS official was basically talking about the potential for a strike or not, but
not sure about that. I can look into that, but not sure.
This is already solved. Yes, I have an update about this after.
Check this out. They're sending a signal, a message here. They've all got their
way too dank, dude. What?
Backs.
Checking their phones.
Yeah. They got their backs to the management.
I mean, imagine like being on this job. What an educational.
Based as fuck.
moment this is. Yeah.
I'm not fucking listening to this shit.
The propaganda value for us to play it.
Yep. Look what we can do.
It's disrespecting your boss for a cause.
Honestly, team bonding.
We gotta start doing this in the morning.
Yeah, you guys are never
just
on
chilling
your phone during the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting my phone out.
I mean, that's a labor action. When we do that, that's a labor action.
Real.
Meanwhile, in LA.
Yeah, like just now when I was posting to Instagram, that was a labor action. So I don't want to hear about it.
Central LA area McDonald's workers have been dealing with the extreme temperatures in their restaurant. I mean, if you ever work on a on a grill or near a fry cooker, in general, the heat coming off it is pretty strong. But in weather like this, it's a nightmare.
Horrible.
And check this out. They're walking out.
That's so cool.
And I mean, they're doing that like very clearly for themselves, obviously, but that will have a benefit for customers, because I'll say, as like a grill guy who's been working at a McDonald's, when the AC's gone out, you don't want McDonald's workers sweating over the grill.
Oh God,
or sweating over, like it get gross back there fast. It's so.
I mean, true. I don't want that, but I have never thought about that before. Don't make me think about that, please. Please. Oh God, the visuals.
Hot, and people sweat. The amount of sweating I did working
they sure
on a grill
do.
for McDonald's, like people would
sure
be really
do.
grossed out by it. You need to have air conditioning.
Matt's like, I want this to be clear. I sweat so much. I sweat into your food.
Seriously, please stop talking about it so much.
I remember those days.
I sweat directly onto food I serve to people. Like, stop.
As like a junior in high school and working a summer at McDonald's in Bismarck, and just looking over like it's horrible, and like I think about that every time I would, if like to this day you go into a fast food place and it doesn't have the AC working, they should shut down until they fix that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, again, strikes.
Why aren't you talking about UPS? Why are you still talking about sweat?
Going on this very day, SAG-AFTRA and the Writers Guild are picketing. They've wrapped up in the East Coast. They're starting in an hour, I think, in the West Coast. I saw I think on Exeter or whatever we're calling it these days. I saw a comment, specifically that somebody sent me from Bob about Bob's Burgers, and the thing that I really, it's very strange. I tweeted from the picket lines the other day, and just attracted all of these weird right-wing accounts out of the blue, almost saying very similar things, anti-union stuff. And it made me start to think, I wonder if these studios are paying, they've got somebody's list, and they're paying people for this. I mean, you know.
I thought you were about to say just more anti-Semitism, because that's what happens.
No, that's what was also really odd about it, because it was a break in the enormous amounts of anti-Semitism I got, which made me suspicious. Like,
Yeah,
wait a second.
What's wrong here?
Well, I'm getting all of this critique, and like, no one's calling me a Jew. That's weird. But I went and looked at the account.
That's so fucked up. You know it's bots when they're not calling you out for your specific ethnicity. Oh no.
And they all sort of like look. There are people who get hired to pay. I mean, to get paid to send out messages. I mean, and they're not just bots. They're real accounts. But the interesting thing is this is like, you know, and I've seen this many times where people are saying like, you're a standard writer, let's say, on a show, and I'm no longer a member of the WGA, and I was never a staff writer. Gets paid something like the minimum, I think, is maybe $4,500, maybe $7,500. On a network show. The number of writers who get staffed on a network show relative to the other 11,000 people in the union is tiny. The problem is that, you know, much of the business has gone on to streaming and this and that. And then the ability to sort of like work for years and years as a staff writer is so minimal. It's very much a business where you make a lot of money in a short period of time, and then you go long periods without making any money. And then you make a lot of money in a short period of time. That is the nature of acting and writing.
It's so unsustainable. Like, if they got the residuals, like the royalties, then it would be like an actual like steady living, you know?
For the overwhelming majority of people in these unions. 160,000 members of SAG, overwhelmingly, it is not the people that the names you recognize who are this strike is about. I mean, the irony is that people don't seem to understand is that those people who are making a ton of money in this business, and there are some, without a doubt, actors who make a ton of money, writers who make a ton of money. There are some, if you get lucky, you're on a show for 15 years or 10 years or 5 years even, it can be lucrative. Not as much if you're on a streaming show, frankly, but nevertheless, those people are supporting the strike. Those are the people who the union does not really provide much for them at this point in their career. The union provided for them when they were in the early stages of their career, where they were just getting by and maybe would make 25 grand a year and qualify for, you know, health insurance, not free, but really low cost, relatively speaking, where they would be protected in that you're not allowed to be, you know, forced to audition 10 times, although they have really, the producers have really sort of abused that, it seems to me. But nevertheless, it is the people who are making a ton of money in these industries, they had no reason to strike except for solidarity. That's the thing that people don't seem to understand, to the extent that this is legitimate criticism. People who are making $7 grand a week on a consistent basis, they're not the ones who are driving this strike. They only have stuff to lose. It is the tens of thousands of others.
Yeah. Like, most people are not Brad Pitt. Most people are not Timothy Chalamet. They're just trying to fucking make it and working like 3 jobs. Like,
these 2 unions that don't get that amount of money. who barely squeak by. And let's be honest here. Like, if you don't have 500 actors willing to go unpaid to audition, sometimes multiple times for these shows, you're not going to find that one actor. That one actor is the one who makes the money, but everybody puts their labor in to get that one actor there. I mean, that's the dynamic. It's a weird dynamic in that industry.
It's so interesting too, because I saw Jennifer Garner, like famous actress, posted some long thing in support and solidarity with SAG-AFTRA, and I just was curious, so I clicked on the comments, and most of them, I mean, this is on Instagram, but most of them were like, this hurts other workers. My husband works on lighting. And they all seem, to your point, like pretty. I'm sure in many instances those.
It's quite literally the opposite. It doesn't matter what industry it is. If one industry gets better pay and better benefits and better working conditions, then suddenly other industries have to meet that new standard. It literally improves everyone's condition when someone goes on strike. Like, it may not be immediate, but like in the long term, it's better for everyone if workers have more power and like more say in what they want out of their work.
Those are some of people's like real experiences and stuff, but it's interesting how, like, because she or other famous rich actors speak out, that's used against them, when in fact, but the fact is that they're using their platform to get the word out about
after a minimum
exactly
on these shows.
And
her career was all, has played out. She's getting residuals because she got in to this industry at a time where it hadn't changed. She's got everything to lose and nothing to gain in that situation.
Totally.
And supporting people who are just as bad off through this strike as those other things. But you're also seeing like a Yahtzee, the stagehands are voted to authorize a strike. I'm very suspect. Where is their comments about the $200 million that these CEOs
well, they averted the strike. I just want to make
they did.
Yeah, the Broadway ended up coming to an agreement with them after they threatened. So good for the whatever the Broadway producing no, not IATSE, the union, but like even the management or whatever, that they were much more acquiescent to what IATSE was asking for. So
I think maybe in part because they're watching, they're seeing this go on. They're seeing people being serious about this stuff.
And like something like Broadway has much less margin for error financially if there were to be a work stoppage.
Yep, that's a good point too.
Oh, I also want to just shout out A24, the studio, which is one of the few that, like, I don't watch a lot of movies, but I love horror movies, so I like A24, and apparently they're able to continue production because they accepted the union demands, which love to see that.
Biggest, I think, like what independent film studio in the country, and also like don't miss anything that A24
I
puts
see
out.
pretty much anything, yeah.
Highest quality, all the time.
If I see a horror trailer, I'm not shocked that looks interesting. I'm not shocked to see A24 at the end of it.
Yep.
Teamsters have just tweeted out a press release. Do you want to put that up on the screen? Yeah, here we go. Wage increases for full-timers and part-time Teamsters will get existing full and part-time Teamsters get $2.75 an hour in 2003, $7.50 per hour over the length of the contract. Part-timers will be raised up to no less than $21.
That's like pretty good. I feel like it should be more, but it's a starting point. It's something.
Per hour immediately. Seniority, part-time seniority will be making more general wage increases. Part-time workers will be double the amount obtained in the previous contract. Wage increases for full-timers will keep up UPS Teamsters, the highest paid delivery drivers in the nation, proving their average to $49 per hour. We keep going up there. They will get Martin Luther King Day as a full holiday for the first time. All UPS Teamsters. All UPS Teamsters
AC now, and which was the initial concession in the trucks that are going to be purchased after this calendar year, so starting in 24.
No more forced overtime. Part-timers will have priority to perform all seasonal support work. There will be 7,500 new full-time Teamster jobs at UPS, and the fulfillment of 22,500 open positions. 60 total changes and improvements to the National Master Agreement. So, I mean, this is the deal. Frankly, I don't have the ability to assess if this is a deal that rank and file are going to be happy with or not. But there it is.
And they're meeting on the 31st, so next Monday, to vote on it, right? And so the agreement's still tentative. We've seen these kinds of things fall apart before. So, I mean, there is a potential that the rank and file could not agree.
Yeah, it's not finalized yet. That's true.
Agree to this in the way that's being advertised now. But for now, like, I would imagine that UPS wasn't just facing a ton of pressure internally, but externally, because there are other companies that have deals with UPS to ship and export their products, that they were probably like, a strike would be disastrous to our business model as well, just given the sheer volume and number of workers, because the UPS Teamsters are the largest private sector collective bargaining agreement in on the continent. So it would have been immensely disruptive, which is why they have so much leverage, which is a good thing.
Exactly. And it's also like really very much a choke point, right? Because nothing happens if these drivers don't drive, and also with the support that they were getting from the pilots, nothing's going to move. And there's no other business that UPS is engaging in. Whereas when you talk about the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strike against the producers, they have a lot of, old inventory that they can run. They have things that are in the pipeline. Their lead time is longer than it would be if you order a package, to be delivered from wherever it is, the pet store, and they're delivering it. A lot of things that have been in pipeline for years are still just being released. There's also, within the context of the entertainment industry, a lot of mistakes that are made by executives, and this gives them a way of essentially canceling contracts that they realize were mistakes, because that's the nature of that business. But here is a clip. This is a TV writer, WGA strike captain Molly Nussbaum, speaking to The Wrap. I guess this was last week, but it really does a good job of articulating what the problem is with residuals, and also puts, I think, it clarifies a lot of like the sort of the propaganda I've been seeing on Twitter X or whatever it is, that these writers are making enormous amounts of money. They are, but they're making for a very short period of time over the course of a year. And
it's lump sum.
Exactly. And here is Captain Molly Nussbaum explaining this dynamic about just via her own experience.
I was most recently on Marvel's Daredevil reboot. Before that, I was on The Umbrella Academy, and One of Us is Lying on Peacock. My career started in cable back when that was a thing, and now it's all streamers all the time. So because of that, I've felt how this model has changed and how the financial structure just doesn't make sense. The money that you make on a job has to now last you 6, 10, 12, 14 months. And when you don't have residuals coming to help you get through that, I mean, I was an executive producer in April on a hit show for a streaming platform, and I was driving for Lyft in December. That doesn't make
Yeah, like creatives, authors, actors, like they're all notoriously broke, and like they do not have to be. Hollywood makes a shit ton of money, you know?
any sense. We are creating this much profit, this much revenue for your companies. Why is it all going to the people at the top? Why is it all going to the shareholders who have not been the people creating that wealth for you? We are not asking for money that's not there. We are just asking for a reallocation of funds that reflects the value we bring to these companies.
And we should add, like, you know, this is the whole question of AI. It's a little bit, you know, sexier for people, but at the end of the day, it's fundamentally the same thing. It is, they want to use AI. First, they were proposing just for background actors, where they could take video of background actors. They will isolate these images, and then they will use them again over and over and over again as backgrounds for all different types of sets down the road. And it also sort of tips off the idea that a lot of that's going to be CGI'd in the future.
Yep.
So there's going to be other jobs that are going to be lost, but it's basically, give us, you work as a background actor for a day for $100 or whatever it is. And we're going to take your image and we're going to exploit it over and over and over and over again. And you're going to get no pay. And so it's the exact same dynamic. And of course, they want to do this ultimately with foreground actors and voice actors. And they want to have AI generate writing and all of those things. Anything that AI is going to generate, the inputs come.
I really hate that. I really hate that. Like, the only ones that are going to be using humans are going to be like, what, indie films? I don't know if I want that. I don't know.
From human beings.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And the inputs come from human beings' labor. And they want to basically run that through, take the inputs, pay for it once, maybe never again, put it through the box, and then just keeping those inputs, working those and exploiting those inputs, essentially that human labor over and over again, without having to pay for it. And that's really ultimately, at the end of the day, the same broad dynamic as we're seeing with this move into streaming, which is we get this work. The model was always about you're going to get deferred pay in the event that we keep using this. And now they're basically like, well, we'll keep using it, but we're not giving you deferred pay anymore.
Yeah.
And that's more or less the same dynamic.
Go ahead, Matt.
It's just stolen labor.
It's fascinating to me. Brian Merchant has a column in the Los Angeles Times. Hollywood is on strike because CEOs fell for Silicon Valley's magical thinking. And AI is just the newest exponent of that, to be honest. Like, all these
Sorry, this is off topic, but I just saw Nina posted this. Water temperatures off Florida soar over 100 degrees, stunning experts. Literally the temperature of hot tubs. That can't be good. That sounds very bad. Yikes. Boiling the sea.
Promise is sold by people like Reed Hastings at Netflix of this giant growth possibility. This was all just inflated the same way a lot of these tech companies are. And that bubble has massively affected our entertainment system in a way that I think, we have to support the actual producers and workers who make these things over the people who are just, trying to commodify it for bankers, for giant growth prospects.
Selfish reasons too, in the sense that these people who are buying into these models, they almost have contempt for the art. These are capitalists who are trying to milk this for all it's worth. I mean, excluding the independent studios like A24 that accepted the union's requests as for sure, but these studio executives, the fact that they feel like they can replace what humanity provides through artistry, through AI imagery, or through AI writing, and they're buying into this. It just shows how completely foreign the actual the nature of artistry is to them.
Yeah, they don't actually make anything themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the bottom line is it's the exact way. I mean, they're treating labor in the exact same way that they treat labor always, which is you're not.
If it can be automated, then it will. 100%. Everyone could have predicted this.
Not really a human being. You're really just a widget, and we don't need you when we don't need you, and when we do, that's the only time we're going to pay for you. And you have they presume the same level of humanity for that widget as they would for one of their workers. That's just the way that they contemplate. Yes, and
their experience watching and consuming the art that they're pumping out.
The fascinating thing for me is to watch like the enormous investment that all of these outlets put into streaming channels, which just by I mean it was so obviously half-baked. You know, when we did our show on Peacock, there was no way for us, we would take a clip from the show, the other, I was talking about the other show. No, we did the Majority Report, and then we did a second interview show, and to be honest with you, I can't even remember the name of it. Can you remember what the name of it was?
I literally can't. What was it, like, Reported?
I think maybe. And we would interview a couple of reporters. Maybe that's what it was. But the point is that we had these interviews. We would take clips. And we were allowed like one clip a day, and we would put it on our YouTube show. And then we could not provide a link back to the actual interview. We couldn't even provide a link that would take you directly to our show. And it was as if like they're not even on the internet. Or I should say, they're on the internet, but they're not on the wide world web.
Right.
They're just being streamed, and they ultimately just end up being just a different delivery mechanism for the exact same product. And the delivery mechanism, the only advantage of it was, I mean, to the consumer at the end of the day, just none. Really, as far as I could tell. But and then they're going to, when they have to write off these billions and billions and billions of dollars of losses, they're going to bury it in they want to basically say this is a function of the writers or the actors. And it really is just a function of executives and financiers messing up something that was producing, 5x returns instead of 100x returns. And that's where the whole Silicon Valley mentality comes in. If we can't get 100x return, there's no value to it. And we're going to talk about this. Increasingly, our entire economy is like this. And certainly within the context of drug production, we'll talk about that in a moment, based upon, a very nascent effort to change the way, or to really, in many respects, decommodify medicine, at least a part of it.
Let's go. 1 year of Fear and? Holy shit, what? It's already been a year, dude? What the fuck? Ain't no way.
All right, here we go. 525,600 minutes. 52 weeks in a year.
That's right.
Talk about.
Thank you for waiting. They stole Ludwig's set. Iconic. Also, I was today years old when I realized the yard is set in a yard. I felt so dumb for that one.
Love. Talk about love. Talking about. Right,
All right. What
I don't-
musical is that?
I have absolutely zero clue. I don't even
Why
know.
did you know 525,600?
I just know that's the amount of.
It's a musical. It's a
That's
song.
the amount of minutes in a year. Like I just know
He's
that.
not a fan of musicals. He just has autism.
Yeah. I just knew that, and I know that like everybody always says like there's a song that tells you how many minutes are in a year. Anyway, there's
Right.
also 52 weeks in a year, but 53 episodes if you want to get to an entire year. That's right. This is the 1 year anniversary of
We
Fear
made it.
and.
We made it a year.
Podcast formerly known as Fear and Malding, now
That's
known
right.
as Fear and. We unveiled our first episode on top of a boat.
Yep.
And
Amsterdam.
our 53rd episode on top of the yard. The
Yeah,
yard set.
so how did this go down? We broke in here. They have no idea.
Not even a joke.
No, not even not joking, not kidding at all. They have no idea we are recording this. They will be finding out that we are recording it on their set when this gets released on Monday, which is what, tomorrow?
Which
Tomorrow?
is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tomorrow is when they film too. So I'm gonna toilet paper their tree, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, somebody got up to some suspicious things."
Yeah, master marketing plan, by the way.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
job.
Very smart.
This way they have to talk about us on their
Yep.
relatively
that's
successful podcast that
Yeah.
that we're kind of destroying. I think.
Absolutely. No, I mean,
We're
it's-
winning the hearts and minds.
Yeah, it's not even close. I mean, I was at Cutie's midsummer concert, and I was talking to a lot of people about podcasts, and they said we were former Yard fans, now Fear and fans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
Can't
I
be
look
fans
at
of
this
both.
set, and I'm like, the set is so good, they must be compensating for something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Lack of personality, lack of character.
100%.
Yes.
No women. We do have that.
No women.
Yeah.
No women at all.
I'm always happy to be the token.
In
Yeah.
fact, we came in here
Real.
clearly signage indicating
Just the boys.
no women.
Just the boys and no
women
politics.
with crosses through them.
It was very weird.
Yeah,
Women's bathrooms are just
especially
empty
no
here.
pregnant women. That was interesting.
Yeah.
They had like the sign with the no pregnant women allowed here.
Yeah, no, they're definitely violating multiple California labor laws in here.
I have to take a
Absolutely.
Plan B just to enter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. It's absolutely
It's
true.
really messed up. It's really messed up stuff. The
Yeah.
truth that you need to know. But
Yep.
we're not going to spend We're not going to spend our 1 year anniversary shitting on a podcast that's, not as good as ours, even though they have a much nicer set,
Yeah.
apparently.
Facts.
Which we came here to kind of fuck up.
And they make a lot of money, probably
They
more than
do.
we do. We're
They-
bankrupt. Did you know that?
Are we? I
We
don't
spent
know.
all our
We
money
are
on
not
Paris and Tokyo.
bankrupt. We are not. I didn't go to Paris.
Okay, well, you're not
They
bankrupt, but
spent
I'm
all
bankrupt.
of the money in Paris.
I paid everything out of pocket.
Yeah.
So I don't know
So,
how that would work.
We were talking about how I'm Nostradamus, and I always predict everything that's going to happen.
Right.
Your Paris trip was terrible.
We had a great time, actually.
Wow.
Didn't we, Hassan?
My rib was broken.
Okay, look, now
also, that's not even like a Nostradamus situation. It's like we're there because I wasn't like, oh yeah, Will, you have to come to Paris. It's gonna be great. You literally told me Twitch is not gonna pay for my ticket, but they already have me up for a meet and greet. And I think that's messed up. I asked Twitch to compensate you for your travel and room and board, which is more than fair.
Yeah.
And they said no. So I was like, okay, well then he's not coming.
Right. Well, look,
it's a little bit different than England.
I was on a ventilator for a couple weeks.
A ventilator.
I was on a ventilator. I suffered a very traumatic index finger injury.
Yeah.
I almost didn't make it, but I am so happy to be here to tell my tale.
Yeah. We got a lot
What
of
a
other things. to talk
fucking
about,
liar,
too.
dude. I know, but
Can you
no,
get-
but let's keep talking about that.
His
Let's keep talking about your
ventilator finger?
your
No,
ventilator.
I was on the
finger.
ventilator. It was traumatic.
Every episode should, I think,
it was
feature.
traumatic. Look. I can move it now. I got full range of motion. Doctors say I'm a miracle.
I want to talk about Austin compensating. Why did you get us coffee and food today?
What do you mean?
What are you guilty
That is
of?
weird. Yeah, that's odd. You asked.
I did
ahead of
not
time.
even think of that.
That's
You know what?
crazy.
I've been
I know him
reflecting.
too well.
I've been reflecting a little bit, and I think I've been a bad friend. So I'm just trying to be better,
Oh,
be a
who
better
would've
person.
thought?
I'm
You
trying to be a better
breaking the
person.
mic at Cutie's concert
Wholesome.
was peak.
I didn't mean to break the mic. I haven't broken this one yet, so I think
I might end up breaking this one because unfortunately I'm sitting on the Ludwig seat, and he's short.
Yeah.
Oh, should we talk about who our yard proxies are?
Yeah, I'm Nick. Evidently, no, I would
You're
be
definitely
Aiden. I
Aiden.
would be
Yeah.
Aiden. I think.
But
but you're not Nate in seat.
No, I'm not Nate in seat because this is my better side.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely a slime, and I'm in slime seat, which come on.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I'm a slime guy.
Are you really Ludwig, Hassan?
Yeah, well, in this crew, it's one of them.
I guess. I don't know.
What would you say, Cutie?
I think, I don't know. I think Nick he's very clever. He's very witty. I think I am
straight edge.
Clever and witty and straight edge.
You're pretty straight edge.
What do I have in common with Aiden other than
You're
we're
gay.
both of
Gay.
that variety?
And you're friendly.
He's also more
To
handsome
strangers.
and more
To
athletic than
strangers.
you, but I'm just kidding. Look at him. Oh my god. He didn't even receive it as a joke.
No.
He literally took a beat and went.
You gave me a sociopathic stare there for a second. That was chilling.
Netflix making a
I'd like to
murderer.
be clear here. If anybody here is a sociopath or like serial killer, it'd be Will Neff.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows.
What?
that. That's the obvious one.
I mean, it could honestly be any of them. Literally all of them. I could see all of them doing a murder for sure.
We've all thought that.
Yeah. Or 100.
There's
One
two
day
things
you'll
Will
grind
Neff
your
would be
teeth too
amazing
hard.
at. You'd be the best serial killer, and you'd also be the best woman.
Listen.
Wait.
He'd be a better woman than
No,
me.
no.
What?
No, but like it. Okay, little context here.
We were.
Little.
That took a minute to hit.
No. Little context here. Before we spoke, Cutie's obviously clearly the best woman here. Okay.
Okay.
I just
until
wanna make that
until
clear.
Will Neff is in the ring.
I want to make it clear. We were talking about
I'm too tired to be a woman.
of all of us. I was like, Cutie was. Can I talk about what you were talking about before?
Yes, I'm on my period.
Yeah, she's on her period,
and I'm
which
exhausted.
is normal and natural and beautiful.
Don't say it like that, you dumb bitch.
Wait, what?
Piss me off.
It's not.
What is he supposed to say? He's like, it's icky and
Don't say
gross.
normal and natural and beautiful like it's a
part of the
tampon
human.
commercial.
Yeah, that's too much. Just be normal.
It's part of the human
Fucking
experience.
Hallmark.
My
cards
God,
over here.
You guys talk
Austin.
about cum like it's the best sauce on the planet, but you can't casually talk about period.
When do I talk about
Yeah.
cum?
All of you talk
I
about
love
Real.
I mean.
Oh, yeah.
You're being quite homophobic right now.
I love cum.
I
like-
am
it's like
homophobic.
Oh, I actually have a cum-based story.
Wait, before you.
That's
Recently.
what I
My
thought.
God.
Where's
Let's talk
your
about Cutie's
period-based
period
story?
first.
No, I don't
Cum
wanna-
based.
it's like
We're
my
so
parents.
ADD. All of us are.
Oh no,
so-
stay in.
So okay, Cutie.
Yes.
Which is having a very normal, natural human experience right now.
A beautiful one.
Beautiful one.
Of
Yeah.
Some
wanting
would
to
say.
kill myself.
Some say the hardest job in the world.
Having a period.
Yes. Some.
That's the
some
hard.
would say
I
that.
I think you're mistaking that for childbirth.
Okay,
and
well,
being
that.
a mom, but
Okay, they're both up there.
I'm having cramps.
But we were
is what
saying
they're
that
trying
if
to
all of
say.
us were women, Will would be the best one.
fair.
Not excluding Cutie.
True.
'cause she's obviously the best.
Real.
I
But
don't-
of the
you don't
men,
need
you
to
would be the best
pander.
one.
You're-
Of
he's
the men,
pandering again.
I would by far be the best.
And why would that be?
I just have that je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, you would.
I carry myself.
And you
True.
would use your
It's
sex
true.
for.
I would
everything.
seduce.
Yeah. Also, Will has experience. He's done like female characters.
I'd be a big time seducer.
I don't know what kind of woman I would be. Like I don't even know how I would be.
You'd be like, oh, I see my house from Russia.
Like, I'm Sarah Palin.
I'm sorry. We need to pause.
What?
What the fuck was that? Like a Jamaican?
No,
That
what
was
was
Sarah
I
Palin.
what
nailed it.
just?
No, it was Sarah Palin.
Sarah
That was a good
Palin.
Sarah
Oh, I
Palin.
can see my house
Oh,
from
I
Russia.
can see my house
or,
from Russia.
Or I can see Russia from my house.
I can see Russia from my house.
You
don't
betcha.
You know? You betcha.
Do you know this line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
yeah,
God.
This is a very common Sarah Palin line.
Yeah.
What?
Classic.
She said I can
Sarah
see
Palin.
Russia.
Classic.
From my house.
Oh,
Oh,
I can
famously.
see Russia
Yeah,
from my house.
In the
Alaska.
2008 campaign.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
you know?
sorry. I was living my life being awesome.
No,
Oh,
okay, look, Will,
Oh,
I
you
was,
don't care
I
about
was,
America?
look, I would venture to say I was in
All
politics.
three of us voted for Sarah Palin,
Yeah.
specifically as vice president.
No, look, I would venture
You
to say
were,
I
you were
was,
15 years
I
old.
don't know what you're talking about.
I was into politics before Hassan was.
That's Sarah
100%.
Palin.
100% I was into American politics before you were.
You'd be Sarah
I was
Palin.
campaigning for John Kerry in 2004.
Okay, I wasn't in the country, but as someone who wasn't in the country, I was still very much tapped into American
You don't know
politics.
shit about the 2004 election.
American decisions.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
don't
can't get
fucking
political. We
start
can't get
this.
political. Sorry.
I don't want to get
2004
political, but like
was
also,
Al
okay,
Gore and
what's John
George
Kerry's
Bush.
big controversy?
Big controversy.
Yeah.
John Kerry.
Don't look at anyone else for help.
His
No?
dick.
No. Oh, come on. I know this one. The boat.
Yeah.
Swift
you
boat.
Fucking idiot.
What else? What
You
else? What else?
fucking
What other?
piece of
What
shit.
What was like? What was John Kerry's? What did John Kerry portray himself as a counter to Bush?
Look, we don't have time for
Big
this.
time war vet.
Also, Double Down.
Okay. Look.
Oh my God! It's the KFC Double Down.
Wait,
sponsored
hold
by
down
Yard.
your
How the hell?
Wait, I can't figure this out. Is this actually outside or is it just a set? Like a really good set? I do not know.
Do I not know this? And I was paying attention.
Let's go back to
Anyway,
Cutie's
let's-
beautiful
yeah.
period.
I use jumbo extra huge tampons. What about you, Will?
Wait, what?
Wait, no, those don't exist.
Yeah,
This
oh.
podcast is off the rails.
Wait, first of all,
Wait, jumbo tampons don't exist?
wait, really?
Just broke my immersion. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think it is a set. Yeah. The more I look at it, it's too perfect. It's like all just too like designed.
Jumbo extra huge.
I mean, it looks great, but it also looks fake.
I mean, there's regular and like, there's like.
What if you have a heavy flow?
Well, there's regular and super.
Jumbo extra huge.
No, I think it's regular and super. I think.
Super.
That's where they just take a caulk gun and
Yeah.
No, but
I don't know.
but you came in here.
I just buy regular.
You came in here, Cutie.
Like a wrecking ball.
And
thank
you were like, my cervix hurt.
No.
Or what was
My
it?
uterus.
Uterus.
Why would it be her cervix?
I don't know.
That would imply that like she's having crazy sex with love.
Yeah,
or something.
I'm not gonna lie, we do have the advantage of watching that naked show on the
Oh
Patreon last, and we learned all the parts of the vagina.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so glad that I know
You
the
guys
labia
watched
majora.
that without me?
Also, wait, hold on. We watched that without you because
loved
we're
it.
homophobic,
Yes.
and two, Cutie knew less about the woman, like the anatomy of a vagina than
That's true.
Will and I did.
That's true.
They said that.
Sag.
I still don't get it.
I finally get it. I finally get it. Labia majora
Are the lips.
is the outer lips.
Why don't they just
like
call
the,
them the
the,
lips?
the vagina shell? Because it's not
True.
the lips.
Yeah, but they
the
True.
labia minora is
Yes.
actually like the lippy lips.
Yeah, but what's the dingling?
That's the labia minora.
The labia minora. The
Yes.
Majora
walls.
is like the
How is
shell.
that- how is that-
the majora is like Barbie pussy. Minora is like meat flap.
Wow.
Yeah.
You watch that naked show?
Will, what the fuck? He really had it until like the last two sentences. Oh my god. Barbie pussy and meat flap. Yikes. Worst description of labia I think I've ever heard. I mean, it's not wrong, but it's also just so off-putting.
Show, and this one girl had a particularly long dingling,
Oh.
Menorah.
and that's the menorah.
Also,
But I didn't
a
know what that
menorah is the device that candles are placed into during
True.
Jewish
True.
high holy days.
Without labia.
It's spelled differently, but it is.
Yes, just the menorahs.
No
I'm
labia.
so happy I'm gay.
It was confusing.
That
And they should change the
Assholes
name.
are so much simpler.
I don't think they are. I think that there's
No.
definitely some there is like
So much more
cleanup-
prep work.
No, you just don't know because you're a fucking selfish top.
I'm not a
You have
selfish
no idea
I'm a
the
selfless
amount
top.
of effort that bottoms have to
That's
go
right.
through.
No, I'm going to tell you something that I've never told
Real.
anybody.
Okay.
Every bottom that I've been with is so shocked at how I am so eager to pleasure them.
Oh my god.
Dude, this is like when Andrew Tate
They-
talks
they
about
always
women.
tell
Oh my
me,
god.
Do you douche?
I don't douche. Why would I douche? I'm
So you
topping.
don't do the prep.
No, because I'm topping.
So I'm
That's-
just
I was
saying,
right, yeah.
like, yeah, he's exactly.
No, I
right.
know there's a lot
You're
to
just
go into
changing
it.
subject.
No, but no, I'm saying.
you just tried to- you
I'm
just
not
tried
a
to pull a-
selfish top. I'm sick and tired of this.
You
this
pulled a Donald.
What do you mean you're sick and tired? Isn't that what Austin like labeled himself? Come on, you can't back out now.
Trump, and you went.
Women like
Many
it when I
people,
grab
many
their
people are
pussy.
saying I'm
Yes.
the greatest top they've
No,
ever seen.
I want. Look, I get pleasure in the person I'm with having pleasure, and so if they're not enjoying the experience and they're not getting off, I'm not enjoying it.
This doesn't negate what.
This has nothing to do with anything.
Back to your heavy flow cervix.
No, I don't.
Your cervix.
My cervix.
And
is-
the jumbo.
My cervix has a heavy flow with a jumbo extra huge tampon.
That's right.
Do you guys
Okay.
know what a diva cup is?
Yes.
A Diva cup?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's.
Oh, wait. Just take a guess.
A cup at which you. But divas, I feel like this is some sexist thing.
Just
it's
take
got to
a
be
guess.
sexist.
Go ahead.
because
How dare they?
Go
take a
ahead.
guess.
Explain.
Oh my
to us.
God.
A Diva cup has got to be like Diva's a negative connotation. Maybe a cup at which you just kind of throw down there and.
Do what?
I don't know.
What do you do with that?
A Diva cup. Well, we're talking about periods, so it's got to be something about a period.
Or I was pivoting away from periods because I'm sick of extra huge jumbo large tampons with a heavy.
You went from period to Diva cup.
I'm going straight face. Don't do anything.
I
He's
was
looking for
I
clues.
was thinking like the that wouldn't make sense to have a period into a cup.
Dude, you nailed it.
I think it makes perfect sense.
Did that's what it
nailed
is.
it.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
When I first found out about Diva cups, I was shocked.
Why would you have a cup?
No, it's like a little cup. Whoa, it's reusable.
Are you Diva cupping?
It's better for
Would
the
you
environment.
Diva cup for the Patreon and report back on
I've
it?
Diva cupped in my life.
Wait,
Have you?
did?
Yeah, it's actually they're very dope.
Can you wait? Can
So
you
it's just
feel
a-
it when it gets
No,
full
it's
and you
actually more comfortable than a tampon. I'm not kidding you.
So
Oh.
where does the blood go?
Okay.
in the cup?
So it's inside of you. So it's a cork essentially.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a
Oh.
silicone cup.
Yeah.
It's like a.
Yeah, it suctions to the cervix. It's a little cup. It collects all the blood, and you can just dump it.
And then you fold it like a taco, so it has an angle, and then you shove the angle up there, and then it goes like this, and it like suctions against your cervix, I believe.
So it's like a wine decanter.
How do
Yeah.
you how do you
It goes-
pee?
Because it's a different hole.
It's a different hole.
Yep.
That was a
I'm so
joke.
confused.
That was a joke,
No,
right?
it
That
wasn't.
was.
No, I mean, seriously, I don't understand how it works.
But
How do you shit?
Well, I know that, but like, it's all in the
How many holes, Austin?
same area. Wouldn't it get in the way?
no, the cool thing about Diva cups,
No.
I haven't.
The what's it called? Urethra is it's closer to like the opening of the vagina, so it's not in the way. It's like you can also pee with a tampon.
Used one in many years.
Oh,
The cool thing about it is you can leave it in for like 24 hours because it's just a cork.
Yeah.
But when you take it out, it's like.
Yeah. And I'm not even kidding. People in my community have told me that like you're supposed to wash it. It's reusable.
Yeah.
And
With
the way
special
that they've
soap.
washed it in the past is like they put it in the fucking dishwasher.
No, that's crazy.
That's insane.
that makes
I know.
sense.
Is it like a shot glass?
No, it's
Yeah, I think you can. I mean, I wouldn't personally. But I mean, you should rinse it first anyway, so I don't know.
it's like a little silicone cup. You just use the bathroom sink. You don't need to use the dishwasher.
So we digress. You're having a particularly hard period.
I just have a bad cramp.
It just seems to me. So when she came in here, I was like, wow, being a woman is so tough.
Yeah.
It is harder.
Yeah.
I think it's like talked about.
Such a
that
bitch.
It's harder.
So that 30-minute aside.
Wow.
Right there.
Anyway,
So
Well,
true.
Well, one time at my old corporate job, I was doing an interview with a woman, and she stood up and just blood gushed out of her.
Was she a free bleeder?
And I was like,
A free
I know-
bleeder? You guys?
I-
Oh,
you
no.
have these like old frat terms for.
No, that is not a.
No, that's not a frat term
That's not a frat term at all. That's a thing.
at all.
She's a free bleeder, bro.
What the fuck do you think we
I
talk
like-
about?
No,
in
he's not wrong
frats?
because the Diva Cup does seem weird and also sounds like, oh, a diva. Free bleeding is also a terminology not created by like fucking frat bros,
It
but by
sounds
like
a frat bro term.
by like
Yo, Trent.
She's a free bleeder.
Unhinged is a small sliver of like people who consider this activism, but like free bleeding was like this unhinged, tiny, marginal
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a feminist activism thing.
sliver of a movement that refused to
I think they were advocating for free period products, if I remember correctly.
utilize like tampons or pads or a Diva Cup.
That's wild.
And just kind of let it ride.
That's wild
That's-
stuff.
that's
It's
wild.
wild.
as a part
That's
of
messy.
like feminist activism, but like not necessarily. This is not representative of anything really. But they did that, and they call themselves free bleeders, and they were just fucking.
I can't believe we're talking about periods.
God, that's a good name for a podcast.
On our 1 year anniversary.
The woman stood up, blood gushed out of
Period.
her. I thought she was having a miscarriage. I was like, oh my God, are you okay? Like doing it, like holy shit, like freaking out.
Was she
And
fat? Is that why you thought she was having a miscarriage?
Jesus.
blood gushed out of her, Hassan.
I'm just
That's
saying,
why I
like, maybe
thought
she was pregnant.
She was wearing a skirt, and it's just I don't know.
Oh my God.
And then she was like, oh my God, I was wearing a Diva Cup and it flipped. Sometimes they flip.
Oh God.
Sounds like
Wait, that's so much blood though. Like, would she not have any panties?
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. I've never heard about this. That's a fucking nightmare, dude.
For the corporate interview?
Well,
What's
I think
going
she
on?
did, but it's just too much.
That's crazy.
She
'Cause
played
what
Flip Cup.
happens-
She played most
Yeah.
dangerous Flip Cup.
That's the biggest downfall of Diva Cups is sometimes the suction doesn't
Was
take.
this a job interview?
Yeah.
Did she get the job?
I don't remember. But if your legs
Excellent
are crossed,
performance, man.
if you cross your legs, it can essentially add an air bubble where the suction cup is, and then if it
blasts
flips,
Like a
and it just pours out. Yeah, kind of.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
That's very sad.
Well,
Yeah. So
The
that is why, ever since that, I was like, I'm never trying a Diva Cup again.
The more you know.
Scary.
But
Dramatic.
This actually is important, because this is why we have 2 additional co-hosts now. You know what I mean? Like when we first started,
Don't
it
wink
was
at me. Austin winked at me.
it was supposed to be when
we
we
did
first
not.
started. I'm
We
going
get the
back
other
to the theme.
perspectives.
I'm going back to the theme of like this being the
Oh, we're being
1 year
reminiscent.
anniversary.
Yes.
Like when we first started, it was just you and I.
We started 2 years ago.
Yeah, we started 2
actually.
years ago
Oh.
in the middle of the pandemic, right?
She-
Pandemic.
We have to ask you guys. You've added Cutie and I to the
Yeah.
crew.
Who's better?
Do you regret it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Every day of my life.
Yes.
Really? You
Absolutely.
miss it, just the 2 of you?
Yes.
And now you can't go back.
Yeah,
Right.
you can't do that.
The audience
I mean, you
is-
could just not
It would.
invite me.
We would literally
I'd be
get.
fine.
We would get.
No,
hit
she's
with a
fine.
lawsuit.
Oh, it's me.
Oh.
Oh, well, you know what? You're going to regret that. I'll be right back.
Oh, see, I told you he's deflecting.
He's leaving
and that's
like
why
Toto.
He got
Okay.
his coffee.
Should we talk about the
Yeah, we're gonna
experience
talk
while
about
you're
his-
gone? Wait. What experience? Yesterday's shenanigans.
Yes, we're gonna talk
Or
about.
should we
we're
wait
gonna
for
talk shit about you.
Okay, we'll wait for you. on that one.
One thing I want to bring
Monster.
up, 2 year anniversary, I had my dad send me a photo that I wanted to give out of him wearing the Rothies.
Oh my God! Oh, the Rothies. So this is before
my
your
time.
time, even before Fear and when we were doing Fear and Malding, we got locked into a contract with a not so great production company.
Not so great.
And they worked us like a workhorse.
Yeah.
They didn't have any times that we could shoot at that were like good and normal and reasonable. So we shoot at like 6 a.m. on a
Yep.
Wednesday morning.
Damn.
Yeah. And yeah, they kind of treated us like the ugly stepchild.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, go in at 6 a.m. when no one can see you. Don't say hi to Sarah Silverman. Don't look in her direction.
Don't look at her eyes.
Don't look at her direction. And then, we would do it, and they gave us
My
so
God.
many fucking ad reads.
Dude,
like,
I went back, and I don't even know if you'll remember this. We did an episode with Tony Hawk.
Oh, that was so awkward.
And Tony Hawk and I forget the name of his like cohort, but
the guy who like is a co-owner of Liquid Death, I think. The bald guy.
Yes, they bailed on being in studio at the last second, so they were going remote.
Yeah.
And they clearly had no fucking idea who we were, and they didn't want to be there, and they were just promoting the skateboard with Tony Hawk's blood in the paint and
That's weird.
and Liquid Death. And it was one of those things where like I really liked Tony Hawk, and I was really excited for the episode, and it was horrible. I think it's one of the worst things I've ever made. And
Oh my God.
it was painful.
really bad,
And
'cause
you
they-
can go back and watch it, and it's one of the most painful things
They
I've
have
ever done.
no idea who we are.
No.
They don't care
Nope.
at all.
And Tony Hawk's co-host had just come out as bisexual.
Yeah.
And his audience was being enormously shitty about it.
course.
Yeah.
And so like Hassan and I kind of turned into like younger brothers, and we're trying to be like supportive of the fact that he's queer. And you could just tell he's like still in a really not great place about it. It was very weird.
Yeah.
So we get to the end, and our producer, this is the moment I knew we had to make a new podcast. Our producer comes in over the line, and it's during the pandemic, and her like kids are running everywhere in the background. And she's like, that went great.
what did you think? And I don't know if you remember this. Verbatim, I said, that is one of the worst things I've ever made. Yeah. I'm ashamed. I don't know if we should release it. And I think this podcast should come to an end.
Wow.
And then wait, what?
Damn.
What does this have to do with anything?
What are you doing?
Oh my god. I told you he was compensating for something.
Wait, I'm so confused right now.
What the fuck is happening?
No, this is like Mac in Always Sunny, where he comes in jacked one episode. He's like, hey guys, and they're like,
I can't. It's too perfect. Why does he look exactly like Woody? What is this? He is him.
Like what?
Cutie,
like,
cutie.
Stop saying cutie. What?
I'm dying.
I
Piss me off.
went to Tokyo.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
And
That was, months
like
ago.
I went to
so long
Tokyo,
ago.
and I came back with a sticker.
Bro, he's
Yeah,
been holding
I
on to
was
this
happy about this.
for
And
so long.
I'm so happy.
I
about this sticker.
decided that I would
I don't
surprise
want you to
you
be my Woody.
and dress up as one of my favorite Disney characters.
I will allow this.
And
Where is this?
I wanted to sing you a
I want
song.
the sticker.
There's no fucking
Sorry,
way.
I'm nice.
Wanted to sing you a song.
That's so cute.
Yay.
Does Woody sing any songs in the movie?
No.
Okay. The studio does not have good shelf
And
space.
I also brought you some gifts.
Aww.
But first, I wanted to sing you a song.
He's been holding this in.
You've got a
Wait,
friend.
start over,
Wait.
start over.
You can't just go into it yet.
Where's
He's
my
been
phone?
okay. Let me set the
I don't have
stage
the
for a
lyrics.
second. I think our last episode of Fear and wraps up. Austin sends me a text message. He goes, Hassan, you're going to be receiving a package at your home. And I said to him, okay, sure. He's like, don't open it. And I was like, fine, I won't open it. Package sat there for like, what, 2 weeks now almost? Finally, he grabs it in the middle of the AOC stream while I'm like, he runs inside in a panic while I'm doing the AOC stream. Runs out, had no idea what was in the package. Yesterday, he spent the entire day on stream leading up to the AOC stream complaining about YouTube commenters getting genuinely mad at him for his gift being terrible. Like, he is...
The sticker was an abomination.
That was funny.
It was supposed to be a joke.
It was funny.
It was so sad. It was so sad. I did not get that it was a joke.
But you know what? It was a bad joke, and I'm a bad friend.
No.
So, Cutie,
Oh, God.
Cutie, this
You're
song,
letting the YouTubers win.
this song is for you.
Oh.
You've got a friend
Austin.
in me. You've got a friend in me. Do do do. Near far and Nevada and boo down a nice warm bed. Just so remember what your old pal said. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. But do do boo do do boo do do boo do do. So Cutie, I went all the way to Paris Disney.
Completely redeem yourself.
And I got you a lot of wonderful gifts.
That's
Not
a
the
nice
backpack.
bag. What about the bag?
Not the backpack. It's mine.
Oh, the backpack is yours. It seems like
It's broken. I wouldn't want to give her a broken gift.
Oh, okay.
And my shaving kit's in here. First things first, I got you some authentic Disney Paris popcorn.
Want that.
No,
Thank
it's
you,
it's from
yes.
Disney Paris popcorn.
Gross, dude. That's gonna be so stale.
Oh my god, thank you.
Oh God. Oh, he was breaking the mic again.
And then the next thing I got
Wow.
you now.
You got a friend in me.
I went to Paris, and what better representation of Paris than Minnie Mouse and the Eiffel Tower? Huh?
Wow.
Look at that, huh?
Ah.
Thank you. Oh yeah, another one. Okay.
All right. And now, we know you like to cook.
What am I supposed to do?
We know you like to cook, Cutie.
Uh-huh.
But what are you gonna cook?
I don't know.
Let me tell you,
Oh.
I got you a cookbook.
Wait.
From a Ratatouille cookbook. And it has all the recipes, and it's all in French, so I hope you know how to speak French, but Ludwig does.
J'ai parlé un petit français.
Yep. And here we go. Now, Cutie, you must be asking yourself, what am I going to wear while I'm cooking from this Ratatouille
Still going.
thing?
You got us all costumes?
I got you a Ratatouille chef's hat.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's go.
Look at that.
Let's go.
And
Jesus Christ.
a Ratatouille.
Is that a baby?
Cute.
No, it's an apron.
Oh.
So I got you
Thank you.
all these gifts.
It's
giving
sexist. I do have to say.
Like the Minnie
no,
Mouse-
it's not giving sexist. It's
Thank
giving
you.
divorced dad.
No, it's actually very thoughtful. Cutie loves baking. It's cute.
The Minnie Mouse thing was like fine, and now
Wow,
he's like,
wow.
here, cutie, learn to cook.
Wow.
Where you belong, in the kitchen with a rat on your head.
All
Wow.
that is for you. And you know what, Cutie?
Uh-huh.
I want to say something that I'm having a difficult time with, but the backpack is also yours. You don't want the backpack?
No, it's okay. You can keep it.
Okay.
How are you
I
gonna
don't
carry all that? You need the bag.
I don't need-
This is very noble of you.
I tried, and you look, admittedly, the bit kind of fell apart.
No,
Why?
this is very noble. No,
Because I was trying, I hired a musical accompaniment for this, but we had to move the podcast, so they weren't able to come. And I was.
Was it just TJ?
Yeah, it was TJ. I hired a musical accompaniment for it, and I actually didn't hire him. He was going to do it for free. But but anyway, I brought him on. I was going to, he was going to show up, but then he couldn't because he had a gig today, but we were going to do it yesterday. And also, I did hire a Buzz Lightyear, but they also couldn't make it.
Who?
It was like a kids' party Buzz Lightyear. It didn't work out.
Thank God.
That's amazing.
That would have been really
That would have been awkward. Was it?
So I'm
was he supposed
happy-
to hang out with us? Like,
I mean, they would have left. They
We're
were
just gonna sit next to you.
Sit next to me as I
the
sang
rest
to
of the
you.
podcast.
Wow.
But anyway, I wanted to make it up to you. I got you a sticker in Tokyo.
Yeah.
People in the comments were legitimately upset, they called me a piece of shit.
Man.
People were saying that I was
Okay.
an awful human being.
Okay, that's a little bit much. Guys, chill. Chill. He said he wasn't feeling well.
Yeah, these are the types of people who think movies are real.
Yeah,
Okay, and you're upset at those people, which is ridiculous.
I wonder what he's gonna do to make up for his Toto performance now.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, we talking
we're
about
gonna,
that now?
We're gonna talk about that.
Wow.
Wait.
Let's segue
Austin,
into that.
thank you very, very much. It's very nice of you. It's definitely over the top. For the record, podcast listeners, we were just trying to use that because I didn't go to Japan. We were just trying to use it for content, and Austin did produce content by
Yes.
giving me a sticker, and that was more important than anything else.
But you
And
know what?
you successfully bullied him into giving me more. So good
No,
job.
I actually took a lot of effort and a lot of care. I walked
did
around
good
Disney
job.
Park. I tried to do.
These are cute.
I tried to
It's
buy
cute.
some. I didn't just pull anything random. I tried to buy some things that I felt would.
The cookbook is great.
But okay, and by the way, can I explain something? The food, the popcorn, I think it's cool because that was actually in Paris.
It's all themed. It's very cute.
I bought that.
It does.
That's
and
French
it's
popcorn.
sealed.
And
he
it's
didn't
sealed.
just
I haven't
buy it and
opened
then
it. I didn't even
refill
take a
it.
bite. I thought about it, but I didn't take a bite.
It's a nice. It's a nice cookbook.
And I don't know.
Much better than the gift you gave me, which was a broken rib.
Okay.
So
Look, all right.
That
Look.
was
Look.
significantly better gift there, I think.
Look, and the Woody thing, it kind of didn't
It's not his fault.
really make sense, but you know,
No,
I
I
tried.
like it.
I tried
I
to put it
like
together.
it.
But let's get into the pressing issue.
Yes, the pressing issue.
Why did the stills of you from yesterday look like shots from Schindler's List? The
Okay.
black and whites literally look like Schindler's List.
Okay, look. Yesterday, first of all, I went out on Friday night.
Yep.
I was hungover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called that.
Show up at Cutie's wonderful event.
Oh wait.
So hungover.
Let me butt in here. He didn't just show up at Cutie's event. Okay.
Oh,
Cutie
okay.
Cinderella hasn't told us what we're supposed to be doing.
I am, you know, a responsible adult, so I did not go out and drink that night because I was like, well, it's going to be
just
at
don't
10
go
a.m.
out 'cause
You
you-
never go out and drink.
Okay, well,
He was
regardless,
not
acting like a
responsible. I'm gonna
fucking
defend him.
saint.
regardless, I was gonna go party hardy last night, the night
at the gay
prior to
bars.
the event. Yeah, and I chose not to. Okay, you know, my best friend John Mayer hit me up. He said, "Hey, you want to go on a bender,
Oh my god.
son?" And I was just like, "Nah, dog, can't do it. Gotta do something else for my bestie, cutie Cinderella. Don't know what it is. Could be, you know,
Bank robbery.
could be bank robbery,
I'm
which would have been very
surprised the
cool.
amount- you guys were very excited to.
We
rob
were
banks.
very excited to rob banks,
Yeah.
Stalin style. Anyway, so I'm on my way. I'm on time, which, by the way, you know, everybody, fuck you for everyone who always says this on, you're never on time. I'm on time.
Sure.
I get a phone call as I'm circling the venue trying to figure out exactly where it is. I get a phone call from Austin. He goes, "Hey, how far out are you?" I was like, "Oh, I'm literally pulling up to the venue." And he goes, "Oh, well, you know, I'm like 13 minutes away."
8 minutes.
Oh, he said 8, but he ended up being later than that. But it's fine. He's like, "Oh, I'm 8 minutes away." I was like, "Okay, so why are you calling me?" He goes, "Oh, I thought you'd be late, so I could, while still being 8 minutes late, I could go and get coffee. I could stop somewhere and get some coffee for myself before I came through."
Look, if he was going to be late, I was going to just arrive at the same time as him. It's already, we're not
That's
starting
insane.
without him, right?
You already
Cutie.
know. You
I
already
know
you're
you
late.
and I run things similar. If Hassan is there, we're not starting without him.
I was actually fine starting without him because I was gonna cast the play and then it'd be drama that he got Dorothy. When he wasn't there.
Oh, but he wasn't there. Fuck. Okay, so I would have just been. Well, the Dorothy and the dog wouldn't have been there.
Well, the dog wasn't there most of the play.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, true. Am I wrong about this? By the way,
I
thought-
cannot tell a lie. We made eye contact multiple times, and I was in the like stands, and he was on stage. I could not help but crack up laughing at how miserable.
Okay, so I got casted as the dog.
He was just miserable as fuck. Just dying inside. Like, I felt so bad for him.
For
I thought it'd be
Wizard
second
of the
most
Oz.
stage
I
time in
thought
the
it
entire
would be
play.
funny.
Yeah, literally second most stage time in the entire play, and unfortunately. Okay, so I got casted as dog, and I got put in this extremely hot dog costume.
I didn't realize.
I was hungover.
I get so unlucky with air conditioning.
I was
in LA.
hungover, and I had to be on my hands and knees for 2 hours barking. Okay,
I thought it was funny.
this was crazy.
I thought you weren't a
Can I say
selfish
something that's crazy? Can I say something that's crazy? First of all, I'm not even mad at Cutie because it was fucking hilarious, and I'm looking at the photos. But you know what's fucking crazy?
Oh, God.
All right. First of all, as I sit here dressed as Woody, okay,
Sure.
dedicating myself to my friend. I don't see what the fuck are you guys doing, huh? So vain. Look at you guys.
This is why you got us. coffee
Okay,
today.
I get everybody coffee, okay, right? And I go on stage, and I'm on my hands and knees in a sweaty dog costume for 2.5 hours, and I'm the diva?
I mean, you were not.
You
there
were
for
on
2.5.
stage for maybe 30 minutes.
No, come on. That's an
Oh,
exaggeration.
We can go back and
We can
clock.
go back and look at the
You
VOD.
also weren't using your knee pads, and they would have helped you a lot.
They kept falling off.
You also took off your costume.
I did. It ripped. It ripped. I was shirtless half the time.
I left the event. So Austin, I'm directing, right? I'm trying to pay attention to the script, and I can just hear Austin in the background during the play. And someone's like, "Are you gonna get up there?" And he goes, "Don't even talk to me. Don't even ask me about it."
No, I did not say that.
And
Did
I'm
I
sitting
really?
there, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I made all my friends."
No, I
I
don't-
left
Such a fucking drama queen. Don't even ask me about it.
thinking everyone hated the experience.
No. I don't think they said, "Are you gonna get up on stage?" They said, "No, it pissed me off." I remember what that exchange.
Uh-oh.
It pissed me off because I was sitting there, and they were like, they're like, "Oh yeah, everybody's doing great except maybe Austin." I was like, "Don't even talk to me."
Who said that?
I think it was Peach, but she was clearly joking, but I was in a bad mood because she's like, you know when like you're clearly doing the best you can, you're on your hands and knees as a fucking dog for the Wizard of Oz. And
What I should have done, a good director, I should have switched you with Peach because Peach wanted to be the dog so bad.
No, it was perfect. Cutie, I want to say this. I want everybody to know this. I was cranky and hungover, but I am so happy that you did that because
Oh,
the
God.
pictures
We
and everything
slayed.
was amazing.
You guys did slay.
We slayed.
I was the perfect role for that. And look, I told Cutie this. I texted
You
her.
were
I
the
said,
murderer of vibes, Austin.
I was not the murderer of vibes. It was
yes,
perfect.
you were.
Really?
Yes, I thought everyone hated it because you hated it so much.
I was the dog. I was on my hands and Will, if you were the dog on your hands and knees for 2.5 hours, you would be just.
I would've
as
made it
cranky.
work.
You would have been cranky
Cowgirls
as
make do.
fuck.
He would have been. He would have been the sexiest dog you've ever seen.
Yeah.
You would have been.
He would have been like, oh.
No,
oh.
I Cutie made the right decision.
Hey,
me being a miserable dog.
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know.
I forgive you.
Okay, this
Forgive
is.
me.
But you're not invited to the bank heist.
So
Forgive
here's
me.
what's going on. Here's what's going on. For those of you who are unfamiliar with what just happened, Cutie Cinderella put on what I like to call teaching Hassan American classics in cinema.
I'm converting all of my friends to theater kids.
Where I'm not a
Oh
theater
no,
kid.
Wizard of Oz fucking sucks.
I did not like it.
As a film person, the Wizard of Oz it fucking sucks.
Also, apparently the original Wizard of Oz like killed a bunch of the cast.
Yeah.
Because they were using asbestos.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the Munchkins
Yeah.
hung themselves. They
Yeah,
kept
it was a
all the
little rough.
Munchkins segregated.
It was a notoriously tragic film. Yeah, that's true.
You know the big like wedge building in Culver City? That was like the Munchkin Ranch, where they kept like
They put him in a ranch?
Yeah, like because they were like subhuman people. They kept them in their own building.
That's insane.
Yeah, no. And then
Yikes.
Judy Garland, like
She had to
they
be, like,
fucked her up.
anorexic
They gave her
and-
eating disorders, and they kept her pumped on pills the entire time.
That's how I felt yesterday.
No.
as well.
There's nothing
It's actually
about
really
that
messed up.
story that I think is compelling. I don't think it's particularly well written.
It's not.
I
Yeah,
think-
it's not a good story
I think
at
the
all.
entire show
The
is
Wizard of
built
Oz.
around Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which is like one of the great musical songs ever, right? I will give it that.
Off to see the
Somewhere,
wizard.
no, that song sucks ass too. Somewhere Over the Rainbow is great. The rest of the show, total dog shit.
I don't understand. Like the entire time, she's like, she hates fucking Kansas. Kansas, like everyone's treating her like shit. And then she's like desperately trying to go back to Kansas when she could have just like stayed in La La Land.
Like Fort Minor would say, you don't know what you got till it's gone. And that's
Okay,
how
that's-
Dorothy
it's
felt.
just
Do you actually like The Wizard of Oz?
I think so.
I thought it was a great event.
No, the
We're not talking
event
about the
is
event. We're talking
totally
about-
separate. I'm talking about the movie.
I
I
like
think you're
it.
disparaging Cutie and her event.
Shut up! No, you're trying to pass blame.
Yeah.
Shut up, dog.
I
No.
was.
I grew up. It's probably just nostalgia. I grew up loving The Wizard of Oz, so it has,
Yeah, I did. I always loved it. I loved Wicked. I saw it IRL. Very good. Very good. I don't know. Obviously, the production was damaging to everybody and very, very problematic, but I do like the story. I think it's cute.
special place in my
It was the
heart.
only thing she was allowed to watch
Can
in
we
a
get it
Mormon
out there?
household.
Yeah.
Even though there were wizards.
Can we get it out there that I think that my performance as his dog, the misery played into my character?
No.
We were all miserable. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry, son. You had to be on your hands and knees as a dog.
No, I will clarify though for
Huh.
YouTube, the event was awesome.
Yeah.
The Wizard
Thank
of Oz
you.
I
It
am talking
was.
about is the original
It's so fucking good.
film.
Not Hassan's Dorothy, Judy's.
No.
Okay, first of all, my rendition of Dorothy with the transatlantic accent was great.
I thought you played a great Dorothy. Also, you look kind of hot.
That was very weird. You
Whoa.
kept saying that. I
No,
don't know
like
what that
like
was
I'm
about.
not even unironically
Oh,
kind of.
I have a take that I hope you all agree with.
Okay.
What is it?
The Wiz is better than the Wizard of Oz.
You mean
Michael Jackson, The Wiz.
Yes.
I haven't seen
The
the Wiz.
Black Wizard of Oz.
I've never
goes
seen- I've
in.
never seen it.
What?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh,
I will say
racism. Racism abound.
I have no idea what you're talking
Racism abound.
I don't support.
I haven't seen Wicked.
Michael
What the?
Jackson.
Oh, fuck! Did that bug zapper actually just bug zap?
Yeah, it does that.
Wait, is it like a real? That's a real
That's a
bug
real
zapper.
bug zapper.
Okay,
It's real.
Let me inform you guys.
Uh-huh.
Michael
Holy.
Jackson did a
Wait, it's actually outside. It's actually outside. Wait a minute.
version of the Wizard of Oz that is absolute gasoline. All the tedium of old transatlantics, like somewhere blah 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 blah, turns into come on, Wiz,
I love
I bet
that.
you know who he is. It's just fucking. It's heat. It's
I love
electric.
that.
It's
I'm
gas.
gonna watch it.
It's good.
There's also this weird movie called Return to Oz where they like cut off people's heads and shit.
Yep. And it's like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Wait, that
Wizard
sounds
of Oz.
way sicker than
Yeah.
the Wizard of Oz.
Well, I've done the musical thing, so
The
I can't
Wicked
do it
was
again.
great. Wicked
Yeah.
was great.
I have a question. Why do you
I
keep
wanna
making
be
me play lead roles when I don't know anything about the
it's
show?
funny.
Because I think
You're
it's
actually pretty
funnier.
good. He's a pretty good actor.
Yeah, you
You
are
are
a pretty good actor.
He's a pretty good actor.
It's
Not as good as
insane.
me, but close.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go look at the story of that dog and what he had to endure on set of Wizard of the Oz, you would know that I was channeling
Wizard of the Oz.
Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz. If you go look at the story of that dog, look it up. That dog had a miserable life.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And I was channeling
they
it.
treated the actors.
In
like
fact, the dog, had that dog been alive today, that dog would have appreciated that performance.
Such.
What's something
Okay.
that the Yard would do? What do they do on their thing?
I don't know. I never watched their podcast.
By the way, us being here and breaking into their studio,
Yeah.
and we're gonna teepee their tree,
Yeah.
is a direct consequence. I gave them the option. I said blowjob.
Oh my god.
Oh, the blow bang.
The blow bang.
Wait, what?
We offered them.
You challenged them.
We challenged them. We said, look,
Forever ago. I don't know why.
This could have all been avoided with one simple blowjob, and it didn't happen.
You were gonna blow all of them?
Yes.
No,
I thought they were blowing you.
Oh my God.
One or the other.
You're fine with either.
I was okay with both, and that didn't happen. And so here we are, Yard.
Blush.
Yeah. Well, look what you did.
Look what you
Ludwig.
did, Yard. Look at us.
Yeah.
We did do
We're gonna-
another challenge recently.
What's that?
Huh.
We did the fast food
Oh
challenge.
my
three of us.
god.
Oh yeah. By
Oh.
the way, thanks for the invite.
You wouldn't have.
No,
Dude,
come
you would have been
on.
so bad at that.
You would have. Your performance as the dog would have looked like your most heroic moment.
Excuse me. I am an eater. I know how to eat.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
It wasn't an eating dick
Don't,
challenge.
but don't
Okay,
look
you
at
would have
me.
killed it on
I
that
did
one.
great.
Excuse
I
me.
projectile vomited fries.
You told me that you had to go. You were telling me that you had to go. Like you were mentioning that you had to go to the ER several times. Is that
Okay,
right?
wait. Let me explain something.
You did mention that you were going to go to urgent
She
care.
did,
but
except
she
pulled through.
rose up to the
She
occasion.
pulled through.
rose up
At
to the
first, I
occasion.
thought Cutie, bad idea for having Cutie in
No,
the car.
she was the guzzler.
She fucking clutched it in the last.
She guzzled the drinks
in like the
and she
last
ate the fries.
half. Yeah.
You know what? I guess
So
we'll never
many
know.
fries.
Okay, no, we can do a play-by-play. We
That's
go
hilarious.
to the
That many
Chick-fil-A.
drinks,
We go to
actually.
the Chick-fil-A.
One
we
of
get
my
a
favorite
Cobb
restaurants.
sandwich. Okay, I know, love
Cobb
it too.
salad.
Cobb salad sandwich has, unfortunately, not grgrilled chicken in it. Are you
I would have done
eating
it. I just ate a spicy chicken sandwich the other day.
Okay, you would have eaten the Cobb salad sandwich with the 320
Yes, if it was
calorie
a competition, I would have sucked it up.
sauce. I don't believe
I
you.
100%.
believe you.
I
I
don't
just
believe
ate
you.
a
Yeah.
What about-
spicy
He would have like used half the dressing and not told anyone.
chicken
Okay,
sandwich.
Whopper Jr. Like
Would have
I-
done it all. If this was a challenge, a food challenge, I would have bit the bullet.
You
I would
wouldn't
have
have
eaten the
gotten
food.
worried about your
I wouldn't have.
cholesterol
No, I
halfway
wouldn't.
through?
5,000 calories.
I wouldn't have counted the macros. It's fine. If it was a
I
competition,
don't
why would I
believe
enter
you.
into
I
a
know,
competition?
He's doing the classic like armchair
No.
quarterback, and he's like, "Yeah, if it was me, I would have ate 6,000
No.
calories."
Everybody in the comments knows.
No, everyone.
No.
Wait, these aren't actual shoes. I just realized. What is this? What is this? It's like cut out. Why?
No one agrees.
We know you better
Listen,
than they
listen,
do,
to
and
be
we
fair-
have no
to be
faith
fair-
in
You know how
you.
hard it is to maintain a body like this?
I would like to say that I'm sorry. I did not know that you would have participated.
I would have
He
participated.
should
I
have just
just-
been the driver.
I felt
To be honest, I did not know
We
that
would've fine.
Cutie wanted to participate either. So
I would have
she-
been the you know what? I felt left out. It was a Yard versus the Fear and I wasn't even a part of it. Wasn't even mentioned.
You were mentioned. We talked about you.
Oh yeah, talk shit about me.
Yes.
Is that
Yeah,
it?
a lot. Because everywhere we went, I was thinking in the back of my mind, what would Austin do if he was faced with a challenge of like having to eat anything that's not just grilled chicken?
No, I eat other
You're
things.
also like a picky eater too.
No,
Yes.
You are a sneaky picky eater. I did not
Excuse
even
me.
realize
Hold
this.
on, Hassan Piker. I went to an omakase restaurant and ate eel, a bunch of sushi that you would have not even fucking touched.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
could have you?
So until
eaten-
you can sit at the sushi bar with a world-renowned sushi chef as they cook raw or they serve you
He talks so much shit
raw
about that,
sushi.
by the way.
Okay, it was awful, but you know what? I sat there and I endured it with your brother. Where the fuck were you?
Yeah,
I spent time with your
I
brother.
don't-
Where were
The
you?
only thing I
Oh my god, I want sushi so bad. I want it so bad. I haven't had it in way too long.
Me and Murat.
The only thing I don't eat is seafood. Other than that, I'm fucking tanking
What
shit.
about 10 cartons of fries?
Would've done
and
it easy.
6
You're
chicken
back.
fingers.
I'd done. I
and
would've
an
gotten
ice
stoned and
cream
I would've-
and half a Jamocha shake.
I would have done it.
And a raspberry.
I'm
tea.
like I'm not really strict on my
I don't
diet right
think
now
so.
anyway.
I
don't
just
know,
don't
it's
believe
all
it. I don't
starches
believe it
and
because like
carbs.
you have. My
Why
level
am
of-
I being abused for being a healthy eater?
Because you and I have body dysmorphia. It's normal for me to have it because I'm actually fat. You're already shredded, and you were literally like, you're so insane about your diet, which you're supposed to be in order to maintain that body fat percentage. You have the best
It's
body.
okay.
I can't
on
do
the Fear
anything
End.
right.
You have the best body on the Fear End podcast.
We should have made you the driver.
I want just
I'm
for the
look
record.
at me.
sorry
I'm
we
dressed
didn't
as
make you the
Woody.
driver.
I ordered everybody Starbucks.
I can't believe you. The one
Don't
he did a premeditated like act of kindness so that he could just fucking be ruthless.
I just want
later.
everybody to see what I have to deal with.
That's so catty. I love that. I want to go back to how Cutie would assume we would be as women.
Oh.
Are you ready for that? Creatively speaking? Can you-
Creatively speaking.
I think, Hassan, you would be a very unhappy woman.
I am an unhappy man.
I think you would have a
sometimes.
lot of you would have a lot of issues.
All the things that make you appealing as a man would make you unappealing as a woman.
I hate how that happens.
What are
you
we? What are we?
are gruff. You are barbarous.
Yeah. I don't think you'd be very like feminine.
I'd be very I'd be a butch lady.
Yeah.
Like, hey, give me that chicken salad.
Yeah.
I think Will would be a very popular woman.
Yes.
She would be.
Will would be a bit of a slut, but in a
She would be a
positive
slut.
annotation.
Also, I feel like you would be the popular girl. And you would definitely not associate.
I
with
feel like
other
I would
types of
manipulate.
women.
You would
for
be a
fun.
very manipulative and
Yes.
conniving woman,
Yes.
though.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think as
I
a
would
man,
gaslight the shit out of people.
I think as a man,
You'd be an evil woman.
Yes.
You're like you got potato farmer hands as a man.
Yes.
Which plays into you like overcompensating and trying to be as nice as possible.
Sure.
As a woman, we're assuming the potato farmer hands turns into potato farmer titties.
Well, all the women in
Whoa.
my family are very attractive.
That's what I'm saying. Like you would be like a buxom, childbearing hips type lady,
Austin would be a Karen.
and you would utilize. her.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yes.
No, I would not.
Yes.
No, I would not. Everybody calls me a Karen. I do not complain that often.
Oh, we have to ask a question. Marriott Cobalt.
What's that?
Oh.
Marriott
Oh.
Cobalt.
What is
Okay. Let me set the scene.
You are not the highest
No, I know.
level in Marriott.
Yeah, I know.
Turns
There
out is a secret
I know.
level,
I know.
apparently
I know.
known as Cobalt.
Yes, I learned this in the chat.
Why are you such a broke bitch?
I didn't know that there was a
He
secret
spent
level.
all of his money on my Disney present.
I did spend a lot of money on it. I am a Marriott ambassador, but not a Cobalt member. Cobalt is invite only.
Yeah.
How do you get an invite?
I
CEO,
don't
right?
know. You have to invite by the CEO, and I don't know Marriott. They're Mormon. Do you know them?
The secret messages.
Yeah.
Popcorn
You know the
popping.
CEO.
Do you know the CEO? You know there's a Book of Mormon in every room in Marriott. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah?
You should read it.
Oh my
For
god.
the Patreon content of this episode,
Yeah.
using that confessional booth,
Yeah.
can we have you call Marriott headquarters and ask to be Cobalt?
Sure. There's no way they're gonna not know what that is. But I will.
That you think even the
feel like they
employees
No.
don't know what the secret level is?
I will call them and ask them if. Yeah, I'll do that.
So what is the secret level?
I don't know what that endures, but there's also Delta also has one that I. Am
What's
not
it
a part
called?
of.
Whoa.
It's called Delta 360.
So you're double fucked.
Yeah.
You have dedicated your entire life to being a good consumer.
Yep.
And both of these corporations that you have basically like signed your life away to, you've done fealty.
My day will come.
I don't think so.
I think my
man.
day will come.
Cobalt
I think
360.
I think I heard, little bird told me
Uh-oh.
that if you complain too much,
No, I don't.
Oh,
I'm
just
sick.
blacklisted.
No, hold on.
Blacklist.
360.
Blacklist.
I don't complain. I haven't even. I can't even remember the last time I complained at a hotel. I really can't.
At a hotel.
I can.
When? The picket line?
When the Unite
The
Here
cookies.
picket line.
No,
that
I
you
did. I didn't
crossed.
complain about that.
The cookies.
I know I didn't.
The picket line.
No, the cookies were a long time ago. That was a $35 cookie. That's an abomination. Who
that
pays
you ordered
$35?
the next night as well.
I did, but look, it was. Who pays 30? I ordered a cookie. It was $35. Who pays $35 for a chocolate?
I was
chip
also
cookie?
on the phone with Austin earlier today, and he was like, $77 for Starbucks. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
$77.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
I paid.
That's a shit ton of money. Yeah, that's a lot, indeed.
I paid $80 for this. And look, I
Joe
ordered
Brandon's America.
It's $80 is like.
This is
I don't
Joe's
think that's.
fault.
I don't think that's Karen behavior. That's $80.
No,
for
it's just
Starbucks.
crazy.
All right.
I agree with like $35
Look,
cookie is crazy.
I am a
$80 for Starbucks is crazy.
I want my DMs are open, and I've been trying to do this, but nobody DMs me with their problems. I am a consumer advocate. I don't want consumers. Consumers are often taken advantage of by predatory corporations. They want to exploit you for your money. Remember, your business to these corporations is not a privilege. It's earned, and they have to earn your business. They don't have a right to it. They have to earn it, and that's what I believe.
Oh.
And you should get all the value out of
You know what's fucked up?
everything
You could
you
have
pay
helped
for.
me with. So I ordered the scripts for Wizard of Oz from Staples so I could have a few hours highlighting and stuff like that.
Mhm.
They're supposed to be picked up by a courier and brought to me by 6 p.m. 7 p.m. nothing. And Staples closed at 9. So I call Staples. I'm like, hey, where's my scripts? I'm panicking because I'm doing all other stuff. And they're like, oh, I don't know. A courier picked it up. I said, okay. Can you like track that? Because it said the courier was supposed to deliver by 6. They're like, no, you have to call Instacart. So then I call Instacart. Instacart's like, we can't do anything. It was ordered through Staples. So then I call Staples and they're like, yeah, we can't do anything. And so anyway, long story short, I got them reprinted.
You had to get them reprinted.
so
Did you
you
get your money
never
back?
Didn't get them till
you
9
never
p.m.
found. What happened to the first editions?
No clue.
So there's
They're out
first
there
edition
somewhere.
scripts out somewhere.
Wait.
Yeah.
So you didn't get your? Did you get your money back?
No.
Well, you got to get your money back.
Well,
What is she gonna nickel and dime? How much was that even?
it was
It's the principle.
$230.
It's the principle. It is $230. Come on.
Yeah.
What is she made of money?
All right, I have a question I want to ask everybody.
Hmm.
Conspiracy theory. Barbieheimer is a fucking psyop.
What does that mean? What's this?
Psychological operations conducted oftentimes by the military to change people's attitudes about a certain thing. You know, make them go crazy.
Do you think I could make my own atom bomb at home?
There's actually a famous story. America Me Up. Cue the fucking eagle. It's called the Nuclear Boy Scout. Have you ever heard the Nuclear Boy Scout? Okay, so there was this guy in America. I'm going to condense it a lot because you don't fucking care.
I do.
He was a Boy Scout who started reading about all like kind of the machinations of making a atomic reactor and what it took to make them. And he went out and
Head to bed, sleep well. More boost. Right on. Have a good night.
started collecting glow-in-the-dark paint, which actually had trace amounts of like enriched uranium.
Oh wow!
And he made a nuclear reactor in the trunk of his car.
Oh my god!
Yeah, because I've been watching.
Are you trying to make a nuclear bomb?
No, I don't want to accidentally do it.
You can't.
You can't accidentally do it.
Well,
finding the
why are you
enriched.
trying to make?
Yeah, I hate when they accidentally make a nuke.
Finding the enriched uranium is the hardest part.
Yeah, that took him like months of like scraping glow-in-the-dark paint.
And I don't even think that you have enriched uranium and glow-in-the-dark paint anymore. Maybe.
I don't think you have it anymore.
Oh well, I've just been watching videos about Oppenheimer, and it feels pretty simple to make an atom bomb.
No,
you're not wrong.
No.
No, when you look at it, it's like you literally
why
need
is,
enriched
governments
uranium.
like North Korea is taking them forever? Oh no, it's just taking forever to launch it to a warhead.
Yeah, the ICBM stuff is the hard part. It's
It feels like all you have to do is drop it.
Missiles.
No,
You
have to
make
condense
yourself
it.
a little ball of
No,
this stuff.
you have
You
to
go on
condense
the
it.
Space Needle and you drop it and it go.
No, it doesn't work that way. No, you can.
It
You
seems
can,
like it.
If you drop the ball of enriched uranium into a location, it most likely would not compress the enriched uranium far enough for it to actually explode.
Oh,
because
you guys wanna hear
because the proton needs to break.
Another part of the
atom.
psyop. Do you know Nolan has another brother? He has two brothers.
I did not
One
know
of which is a killer
whose code name was Oppenheimer.
Christopher Nolan?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Christopher Nolan had a brother that's
Third
a
brother.
murderer.
Yes. Whose code name was Oppenheimer.
Wait, what was he doing? Was he killing people with plutonium?
I don't know that.
Like, what the
I'm just
fuck?
giving you the information.
Wait, why is it a Cyclops again?
A psyop.
Why is it Psyops again?
Because
it's making us
don't.
think
Okay, so
Oppenheimer's
Barbieheimer,
cool?
right, was this thing that all the TikTokers and the Zoomers started doing. I think it was planted there by advertising agencies who were like, wow, this is going to be a big weekend for film, but these two movies are going to compete against each other unless we start doing this like crossover event, right? So they start paying people to promote Barbieheimer, right? It was cooked up in like a Don Draper Mad Men style advertising room.
like the
and
Grimace Shake.
Yes, and
Yeah.
disseminated to the public. And here's the thing. Everybody's like, double feature. That's not.
I really was disappointed how much everyone just bought into it immediately.
Not how double features work, you fucking Philistines. When you go to a double feature, it's the same type of movie. Sci-fi double feature, horror double feature, romance double feature, because you want to get in a cut, you want to get in a groove. It's like jam band, it's lyrical jazz, baby. But you don't go from the pastel toy commercial that is Barbie.
Real. Thank you. Will is so real for this. He is exactly correct.
Into the crushing noir fucking drama that is Oppenheimer. You will not enjoy that. It is breakneck. No one will have any fun
I don't
with
think
that.
people are even doing it. I think people are just faking it.
Now, no, the people did do it because now this weekend, as of today, not including Sunday, is the 4th biggest opening weekend for film ever.
But I like it.
So they both benefited from it. Like
absolutely.
This
But
was a
they're
good
also
thing that they
but they're
competed.
also like titans in their own right. You know what I mean? Like both of these movies were going to be like
I wanna
very
see Barbie.
successful.
I want to see Oppenheimer.
Regardless.
Oh.
I like it. It's felt maybe
Do you
I'm
like
getting
it?
old.
Because then you're anti-strike. Because I'll tell you this.
What- okay.
They pushed back the strike by 12 days. Why?
So they could release it.
Who's
So they could get the
movie
actors.
studios.
They could get the actors to do promos for the film.
They-
the promo that was Barbieheimer.
No,
they
no, I
were
agree.
planning this from the beginning, man.
you're not
They
wrong.
started planning it right after 9/11, and it came out here.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna
That's
say.
right.
Here's what I'm gonna say. He's right about this. The studios absolutely. He's right about this. The studios
No, he's so right. He's so right for that.
absolutely were like basically negotiating in good faith while simultaneously knowing full well that they were inevitably going to shut down talks
Yes.
with like a ridiculous counter.
Yes.
They were just trying to like hold out for as long as possible because Barbenheimer weekend was going to be a massive blockbuster
Yes.
hit because it is a, multi-$100 million project on either side. So that
Cillian
part is
Murphy
true.
actually walked out of the premiere.
Yeah, the red carpet.
Yes.
Why?
Because at
Because
midnight,
that's when
it
it
flipped
started.
the strike.
And it was in the UK, I
He's
think,
so
the red
Cillian's
carpet.
so cool.
I mean,
I would do anything for him. Yeah.
Cillian Murphy is very hot.
I'm on
Apparently he
strike right now.
fucks in Oppenheimer, and I'm very excited to see
I
that.
digress further.
Okay.
Everybody,
fucks in
you
Peaky
said
Blinders.
Titans in their own right, right? Titans in their own right. We have completely forgotten that one of these movies is a fucking toy tie-in, right? It is the same thing as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and we look at that movie
like
and go,
Barbie.
how ridiculous.
I did too.
But we forget it's toy tie-in. The other one is like this sympathetic view at the guy who basically fumble-fucked his way into ending life on this planet eventually.
Bumble fucked. Oh my god.
No, I
You think we're all gonna die from a nuclear bomb?
Yes.
eventually?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the. It is.
You
the,
literally
it
just
is
talked
the-
about North Korea's launching nuclear missiles from a slingshot. As
I
soon
don't
as they
think it's, I
figure
don't
out
think it's gonna be
ballistic
North
missiles,
Korea
we're
that
fucked.
fucks us. I don't think it's gonna be North Korea. For
You're
the
going to
record.
hear a bang, then a hot wave is going to hit you. And if your skin doesn't peel off your body, then the radiation is going to fry you.
I just
So-
need to, fuck. Life
yeah,
is too
take
short.
that in.
I just need
Start
to-
playing with Barbies.
Uh,
Get
You're scaring me. Daddy, you're scaring me. Please stop.
On board the PSYOP.
Wait, you think we're all gonna
fucking
die in a
sheep.
nuclear explosion?
I mean,
Yeah.
there is a clock. There is like a nuclear
Doomsday
clock.
clock.
The
Can we
doomsday
stop it
clock.
somehow? I mean,
No, it's
No.
moving too fast to midnight.
Wait, what do you mean? Okay, like, look, I mean, can we just like, are we gonna? Is it gonna be in our lifetime? you think?
Yes.
Could happen. I mean, it's
See,
it's
this is why we
definitely-
need to disarm
Definitely
China.
worse than ever.
That's
before.
why I'm like Sarah Connor. Okay, I've seen the future.
That's
I'm
why I'm
trying
like
to
Sarah
end
Palin.
the Terminator apocalypse.
We just need to.
So here's what I'm gonna say about all of these things.
need to
Okay,
make
and the
love.
reason why I like it is because I'm old.
You like it.
And as an old guy, I feel like this is the first time where like marketing campaigns have actually been able to tap into such a broad
Fun.
audience that back in the day when we were young, there would be these like blockbuster titles that would come in
Yeah,
the
you go to the
summer,
drive-in. Fun.
and everybody would like get together because like the
Yeah.
entertainment mediums were more condensed basically, and I'm
Drive-ins are fun. Bring back the drive-in.
not talking like there was only 3 channels on the television. Like that's not what I mean, but still,
That was a good
the
Dorothy.
internet wasn't as vast, right? So people all would like get excited to go to the fucking movies to watch a goddamn movie that just came out, and it would be in the collective psyche for a brief moment.
Yeah, we'd all
And I-
talk
You're a
about Batman.
capitalist.
And I feel
You're a
like
capitalist.
no, I think that
You're
they're-
fake, man. Because ultimately, what it represents is this: at one piece of time, we forgot how to market to Zoomers. Right? We didn't know how to market to them. They were impenetrable because they could smell out bullshit. We didn't know how to manipulate social media. They were beyond it, man. Everything was farcical. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
and how do they
I'm not
market
gonna
now?
buy your Pepsi.
How do they market now?
Now we have Grimace and Barbieheimer, and we've learned how to control these Zooms
Yeah.
and make them buy the same way that the fucking Pepsi generation was out there fighting the man, sticking it to Coca-Cola.
Yeah. These people have never fought the man. Anyway, so listen, my point is this.
I didn't follow.
There is a level of social cohesion that comes from living in a societal formation that is good. Unfortunately, under a capitalist structure, that social cohesion is becoming more and more atomized, which I think is a problem. So it makes me feel kind of good to see everybody getting together and being like, well, let's have a conversation about
Buying
this
into
one.
capitalism. Got
Let's
it.
have a conversation
Barbie.
about this one
Barbie.
particular piece of cinema.
Straight
All
up.
cinema across the board is going to reflect the capitalist realities that we exist under. It's going to normalize it. That's just how media. That's how the medium works.
Hassan Piker, big toy commercial guy. All right,
I
that's
for-
our time for this episode.
Okay.
I forgot to ever sell my AMC stocks, so I'm happy everyone's.
You
going
still
to
have
the movies.
AMC stock?
You
Wait,
bought AMC.
what?
You should TP
And
the tree
Dogecoin.
real quick.
And
Oh my
BB.
yeah.
God.
TP the tree real quick.
No.
Let's TP the
Yeah.
tree before we
And then we're gonna do even worse shit to their studio behind the paywall. That's right, at
No, you
patreon.com.
throw the roll.
At patreon.com/fear. And have you guys never TP'd
They are
anything? What the
not
fuck's going on?
TPers. I thought we needed a good.
What?
I've actually never TP'd anything.
Conspiracy theory.
I like it. I love conspiracy theories.
Yeah. I'm not even sure if I believe it, but it's good content.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is. Are you getting this on camera?
I love people being like, Barbie's so anti-capitalist. Like, no, it's not. It's still a fucking toy commercial. You're absolutely right about that. But
Yeah,
is
that's
it
good.
enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
we're-
anyway,
we're going to the
Patreon. Behind the paywall, we're gonna do even more fucked up shit to their studios.
Behind the paywall we go. Is that okay?
Yes. Yes.
Behind the paywall we go. We're gonna have a big orgy right here.
No.
Yep. Big orgy.
All right.
Somebody rub your butt on someone's mic. That'd be funny.
Happy.
I'm gonna
Ooh, that's
fart.
good.
I'm gonna fart in Ludwig's mic.
I'm gonna
Ew,
sniff
yeah.
Aiden's chair.
That's
That'll get him.
Oh, yeah, that'll get him.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
See you behind
on
the
other
paywall.
Side. Peace.
Iconic. Legendary. I can't believe it's been a whole year. It's so good. It's just like one of my favorite podcasts of all time. It's so much better since Cutie and Austin joined too. I think that really like completed the dynamic. I love this. I love it so much.
Oh.
You broke it.
No.
It looked like it wanted to. It looked like it wanted to break, but it didn't. It's not. That's not regulation.
God, if you had gone through their slide, that would have been so.
No. Oh no.
I know. You would have broken another rib.
No. Breaking all the ribs. Dude. Crazy. Okay. Alright, I'm getting pretty tired and it's quiet in here. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. I will be back tomorrow. I still need to go over all the SAG-AFTRA WGA guidelines, requests, and stuff. Probably do that tomorrow. We'll see. Something. Stuff and things. Thanks for being here. See you tomorrow.
Do not come. Do not come.
Okay, this is the most disappointing video I've ever seen. She literally attacked the two things that I like. I'm a coomer. 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 What a fuck.